Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubts, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubts, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. Clear, bright brain. You're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings you've caught don't make sense. Your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause. All you feel is dread. My logic is fair. If it's pain, it's ever gonna stop. Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubts, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. The sun's gonna rise again. We both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's our say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.
Yo, what up? I am once again streaming as a streamer should, but today I am going to do something I haven't done before, and that's announce things because I haven't announced anything so far here on Twitch. The things I'm gonna announce are very simple. I made a Discord server called Shakiro's Dance Floor. You can join. It's gonna, just pretty much the same rules I have in my chat, modified for Discord. I'm gonna tell y'all when I stream. You can say stuff in the general chat. Tell me some things you would like me to do on stream. Send me links for me to click on stream. Has to be safe for Twitch though. All the art I complete here on Twitch or in general, I'm gonna upload it here. Obviously, I'm still gonna upload it on my Twitter, but it's also gonna be here. So that's gonna be nice. Also, if somebody in chat decides, oh, I wanna show Brandon my art, you can show it here. You can send it in this same channel. And that would be nice because I know a lot of people have more talent than me. You can also send clips from my Twitch streams over here. I'm gonna post my links to the VOD channel every time I upload a video. You can comment anything here about the VODs or whatever. And you can send memes. There's also a voice channel. I don't normally use VC because I don't know. Discord hates my mic. But you can go there. Yo, what's up, little Roberto? I was just showing people over on the VODs channel. I got a Discord server that everybody can join. I'm pretty sure you're already here. So that's nice. But yeah, there's a Discord. It's gonna be more active once I'm affiliate, I think. Probably. But yeah, the link for the Discord should be in my Twitch. Like, if you go, yeah, VOD people, join up in the Discord. It's gonna be in the description of the video. But for those who watch me on Twitch, it should be down below my stream. I don't know how this works on this part. Anyway, should be down there. Um, Next, since Roberto is here, I want to show. I mean, this is gonna be for another thing, but I'm gonna do this first because you're already here. Well, this first. All your names and nicknames, I made them into a wheel because I thought it would be funny. Um, yeah, that's all for this. That's your actual name. But I don't know. I just made it. Um, where is it? Oh yeah, here we have a 50-50 wheel with intervals between you two with Roberto and Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. I made this wheel. You have 50 entries each. And when you're both here in chat, I'm gonna spin this wheel, and whoever it lands on is gonna lose mod for 10 minutes. The other person has to be here those 10 minutes to make up for loss of content. But during those 10 minutes, it's very probable the other one is gonna time out the modded one. So you both have a 50-50 chance of getting your name here on the wheel. What do you think about this? No permabans, only 10-minute timeouts. That's what you're allowed to do during those 10 minutes that are not mod. But yeah, I'm not gonna time out anybody, I'm just gonna show. I made it kinda long, I think it's like 30 seconds or 45 seconds or something like that. Or did it? I did not make it that long. It's 10 seconds. I'm thinking about another wheel. Anyway, landed on you. So this is a nice wheel. I'm actually gonna up this for suspense. You would have if Mikey was here, but since it's only you, you don't lose anything. This is just a test run. And what the whatever. Um Next wheel. This is for when I get affiliate. I don't want to flip a coin. That's too similar to what everyone else does in Koib. So I'm gonna spin a wheel that has 100 entries, 50 heads, 50 tails, just like yours, but with heads and tails instead of Roberto and Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. So, what do you say, Robe? You wanna predict what it's gonna land on? Like, you're not gonna gain or lose any points because I'm not affiliate yet. You can't bet. Heads. Okay, let's see what it will land on. You say heads. If it lands on heads, I don't know what I'm gonna give you, but I'll come up with something. This one is the longer one. Four! Oh my god. That was such a little, like, look at that! It's barely even there! Man, it's almost as if Octa was in chat or something. It would not stop moving. Anyway, what? Nah, that's just mine. I watch myself on my phone to read chat because I can't see it on the screen unless I go over here. So that's just me on my burner. Um, but what do you think of my Koib wheel? I think it's pretty clever. Damn, my fucking neck hurts. Thank you. I believe you are correct. It's unique. Everybody else fucking flipping coins. I'm gonna make a wheel. Fuck it. Anyway, um, what else could I show here? Okay, I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna go with the actual objective of this stream, which is me writing things down and then drawing what I wrote. Because as you know, I have ADHD, so I'm constantly thinking about a bunch of stuff. Most of that stuff is a story I'm coming up with. I literally just think about this story, add to it, make new characters, and it's fun to do when I have to sleep because it gets my brain going, so I'm tired and I knock myself out. Most of what I think of is characters with superpowers because that's some of my favorite kind of entertainment. Um, so I decided to put every single one of the superpowered characters on a wheel. Oh, I'm gonna spin the wheel, and whichever superpower it lands on, I'm gonna write everything about that character I've thought up until this moment. and then I'm gonna draw that character. I'm gonna design it. So I'm not sure how much you can see because this is 480p, but I have a bunch of superpowers here. Some of them are kind of basic, like, I don't know, mm, what the mind reading. Mind reading is basic. Um, Regeneration is kind of basic. Um, anyway, when I spin the wheel, it's the thing it lands on is gonna be big, and that's what you will be able to read. So doesn't matter if you don't see the rest. It keeps up the suspense for what is next. I'm gonna spin this, and the superpower is gonna pop up. Gonna write everything about that character, and I'm gonna ask you for help for things I don't actually care that much about, like if I make them a man or a woman. Uh, I can help. You can help coming up with names if I haven't come up with one myself, etc. So let's actually let's pump this up to 30 seconds on the spin, and let's go. It do be spinning. Okay, this is so fucking funny. You don't know why, but it's so fucking funny that this one is the first one because a few months ago, I was in Luke's chat. I was watching That's the Bra on Twitch, and since I've been coming up with all these stories for months, if not years, I was already thinking about stories back then. So I asked him, "Hey Luke Chan, would you like it if I named a character after you in my story I'm coming up with? And if you would like it, what power would you like him to have?" And he was like, "Oh, for sure, gravity powers." So, Orbit is the name of the power I gave Luke's character. He has gravity powers, control over gravity, and that's pretty much it. But he can do a lot of it, a lot of things with his gravitational control. So the fact that the first character I have to write about is one that already has a name, and I already decided it's gonna be a dude because it's based off Luke, it's kind of funny. So, okay, let's get to writing. His name is Luke Dix. That is the official name I gave him way back when I was deciding along with Luke. I was between that and Luke White. I went with Dix because it's funnier, but he could have been named Luke White. Oh my god. Oh, yes it does. Yes it does. Ah. Anyway, now, um, how the fuck do you spell enhancement? I forgot. I forgot. Um, Thank you very much. I will copy this. Did it copy? Yeah, I know it's my own chat. Don't tell me the rules. Yeah, I got it. Yes, it copied. Thank you very much. I will use this. Okay. This. Hmm. There we go. Okay, for context, the superpowers in the universe I created are not called superpowers, they are called enhancements. Superpowered individuals are called enhanced individuals, and so on and so forth. I actually have a whole ass like document here about all this, how these enhancements work. Maybe I should go and read it out loud so that you're familiarized with the concept. Excuse me. So, if you have any doubts after I'm done reading, do let me know. I will try to clear things up. This is some e-core slash e-energy lore. E-energy. Actually, I wrote this before I changed the fucking name. So I'm gonna need to make some changes here. It's energy because I love puns. Mm, okay, I'm gonna read this so you understand because yes, people are technically born with superpowers. They can't use them at birth. I'm gonna read this so you understand. I was just correcting some spelling things because I changed my mind about how to spell something. I'll continue correcting later. Energy is reality warping energy that can be found in small amounts in every single atom across this and other universes and is responsible for making 50% of the population of Earth enhance individuals by appearing as E-cores, which can be either located in the head or in the center of the chest. Said cores are a concentration of energy. An E-core can be a childhood core or a puberty core. A childhood core will appear and activate at the child's fourth birthday, making the child an enhanced individual. However, a puberty core will only appear at the child's fourth birthday but will not activate until the individual hits puberty. This type of core will usually grant an enhancement that is more difficult to control due to the hormones in the individual's brain. A head core will normally grant a more complex or precise enhancement that might be easier to activate slash use, but sometimes harder to deactivate, while a chest core will normally grant a more emotion-based enhancement that is harder to both activate and deactivate due to the connection to the individual's emotions. Head cores are more common than chest cores, and childhood cores are more common than puberty cores. That is all I have written down about energy and e-cores. I have come up with other things besides this, but this is all I wrote down. So basically, 50% of people on Earth have enhancements. Some of them can use them since they are 4 years old, some of them until they hit puberty. Some of them have the core in their head and some of them on their chest. The head ones are for more precise things and chest ones are for more emotional things. Both are capable of being hard to deactivate, but head cores are pretty easy to activate. That's pretty much this summed up. Now, mm, yes, that is correct. You understood it perfectly, pretty much. Yeah, energy is pretty much energy that can warp reality, and people with E cores have access to abilities that come from reality warping. Yeah, it's kind of inspired by My Hero Academia, but I didn't want to go the same route like mutation and evolution, so I made it reality warping energy. So that I have literally no limits to what kind of superpower I can give them. They are literally warping reality. I can do whatever the fuck I want with the superpowers. Like, I don't need to put limitations on, oh, it puts a strain on my body. Bro, you're not using your body, you're using your core. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was kind of going for that different enough and kind of inspired. But yeah, so the reason I made puberty core a thing was because while I was thinking about superpowers, I came up with some funny sex related powers. And then I thought, wait, I'm giving these powers to toddlers. I better not give this one to a toddler. So I was like, yeah, puberty core. That's a thing now. You don't use your power until you have hit puberty. So, yeah, that was the reason why I made that decision. I think it's a smart way to deal with that. I am not gonna write about those types of powers right now because I'm on stream and I would prefer to not get banned. But do know they exist. And now, since I already read that, let's go back over here. I am gonna stretch my back a bit, so wait a few seconds. My back hurts. Anyway, enhancement orbits. Mm, yeah, pretty much everyone's back hurts after 11 years old. Maybe I could pump it up to 15. Eh, whatever. I'm not sure how to format this. I could. Okay, I could just put a comma and describe the enhancement, or I could do this and fuck. So I could do this. Being enhanced means you have an enhancement. Enhancement is pretty much the superpower, and enhanced is a person with a superpower. Yo, Flames, what up? Um, how the fuck do I explain to Flames everything I'm doing here? Okay, this is a character I'm writing. It's based after Luke. I asked him, "Hey, can I base a character, name a character after you?" He was like, "Sure." So, uh, yeah, it was that or Luke White. Um, Leroy Bay. Anyway, what was I doing? I forgot. Fucking ADHD. Um, yeah, writing this. Oh wait. Um, yeah. So either I go with enhancement orbit, comma, and I describe what the enhancement does, or I keep it enhancement orbit and then enhancement description, and then I explain what it does. So which of those two options is better? Since I have two people in chat. You're doing this again, you motherfucker. You love to just say, when I fucking ask a question, don't you? The one with the comma? Okay, I can do that. Allows the user to manipulate gravity at will. Okay, that's pretty much everything the power is. It's not everything the power can do because you can describe it in a longer way, like it allows the user to move objects up, down, left, right, front, back, and north and west and whatever the fuck you want to say. But oh yeah, that's actually like that. I think that's cool. Yeah, you are smart. Who would have thought? A funny person is also smart. Couldn't be me. Mm, I forgot what I was gonna do. Don't call me baby girl. Nah, I don't give a shit. But I'm fucking back. Oh. The thing is, if I have my back up straight, I can't use a microphone because you will not be able to hear me with the distance between where the microphone stands and my mouth when I am up straight. There's like easily 30 centimeters more, I believe. So I have to fucking hunch down to talk to the mic or grab the mic and have it close to my mouth. But then I would be a hand down and I can't write things on a laptop with only one hand unless I want to take an eternity. I have I actually don't know what it's called. I have no idea what the fuck anything related to mics means. So I, th- I think this is called a tripod, maybe. I don't know. Um, I know what to do. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna send it to the Discord because now Brandon Shakiro has a Discord. People over on the VODs channels should come over to Twitch on twitch.tv/Brandon Shakiro and join the Discord link in the description because it would be very cool if you did. Yeah, join the Discord, VOD people. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here so I can still read chat while I use my phone to take a picture and send it. Yeah, link in the description, fellas. Okay, I took the picture now. Just gonna go over to Discord and send it. Nope, not in stream announcements. I'ma put it in general because why not? There we go. So this is the mic. This is where I stream. Um, yeah, this is it. Thanks, Mikey. You should come over to Twitch. Yes, Mikey is Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. And yes, it is painful to stream with this because I have to hunch over. Yo, Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang! Since both Lil Roberto and Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang are in chat, should I bring out the wheel? What do you think, Roberto? Should I bring out the wheel? Yes, I'm gonna bring out the wheel. Where is it? Here it is. So, Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang, since you weren't here when I explained the wheel, I'm gonna re-explain it. Each you and Roberto have 50 entries in this wheel, making a total of 100. And it's a 50-50 whether it lands on you or lands on Roberto. Whoever it lands on is gonna lose mod for 10 minutes. The other one can time them out for 10 minutes. No ban, no nothing like that, only 10-minute timeout. But they have to be here for those 10 minutes to make up for lack of content because if it lands on Robe and you time him out, it's gonna be kind of boring just talking to myself. So you have to be here to make up for the lack of people in chat. It could also land on you and Robe times you out, so it's a 50-50 chance. What do you say, Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang? Should I spin this wheel? I'm gonna wait for your response because I wanna make sure you're actually gonna be here. Go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna 30-second spin. Actually 31 because I misclick. But let's see who is gonna get demodded for 10 minutes. That was not a fucking 30-second spin. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna count that because it did spin and it did land on him. But it wasn't 30 seconds, so it wasn't all that satisfying. Hmm. Roles manager. And where is Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang? You're losing mod for 10 minutes. I am. Mm, okay, there should be a timer on screen. That's how long until Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang gets his mod back. Um, yeah, I think you can see that timer pretty nice. Do tell me when it runs out because I'm not looking at it on my screen. Um, and I'm not paying attention to the screen on the stream I'm watching on my phone. I'm only looking at chat. What did he say? Yes, yes, acknowledge. Did it just delete all his messages? I didn't catch the last one. Fuck. Anyway, sorry about that, Ting Tang Willa Willa Bing Bang. But it was a 50-50 chance. If you want, we can do it again. He said no. Man, it would have been better if it was the actual 30-second spin, because it would have been more suspense. Anyway, going back to this, um, yeah, should I include things the individual himself is capable of doing with gravity manipulation? I believe I should. But what should I call the section? Techniques used? I think that's not bad. Hmm. Maybe abilities learned? Okay, abilities learned or techniques used. What should I name this section where I tell what this character can do? Oh, uh, do not worry about the lag. It is not your fault. But the thing with these are character profiles. This isn't the actual story I'm writing. I'm just writing down what the characters or who the characters are and what they can do. So it doesn't matter if I include a bunch of their OP abilities here. They're not gonna use it until I want them to in the story. So when I'm actually writing the story, I'm gonna have like these documents for reference of what I can make the characters do and what I can't, so I remember. But abilities learned is what I will go with. Uh, Excuse me. Yes, I believe it does make sense. um, Telekinesis. Now, this is more for me than for anyone else, but it's also good content for streaming. I mean, if people are interested in the story, they might get a little spoiled, but I'm not a professional writer, so I'm not sure I care enough. Now, there are things I do want to do within the story, but um, maybe I can make this like a government document because I am gonna make like the superhero profession a thing. I'm not gonna call them superheroes because that's kind of generic. Uh, I'm not sure what to call them yet. Like I have like the sub jobs named, but not the main job. Yeah, people watching on the VOD's channel or the VOD here on Twitch, you should come and watch me live. I am live every time I can. I don't have a consistent schedule because ADHD, but if you follow me on twitch.tv/Brandon Shakiro, Twitch should give you notifications of when I go live. And if you join the Discord, link in the description down below, I myself will be announcing every time I go live. So that's the best place to know when I'm live. Going back to this, um, yeah, telekinesis. The individual can move objects with their mean, mind with with uh, how the fuck do I say doesn't matter the weight with no regard for the weight? Is that how I should go with it? No regard for the. Okay, me being Mexican and all makes it hard for me to spell things. So, how do you spell this weight? Because there should be a difference between weight here and this much weighs. So, okay, thank you. Yes, I would have thought kilos, but sure, Americans. America. Okay, telekinesis. The individual can move objects. I forgot the S. With their mind, with no regard for the weight. Yes. Flight. The individual can move them selves. Is that how you spell that in that context, or is it like self, but it's pronounced selves? Okay, thank you very much. Mm, uh, can you read that with this size? Because this is 480p, so it can be hard to read. Okay, I'm gonna be using this size from now on. Um, I'm gonna check that timer. Okay, Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang should be able to return. There we go. For sure, Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. It's good that you stopped by at all. I appreciate you. You did get timed out for 10 minutes, which sucks for you, but yeah, good luck with the important thing to do that must be done. Jesus fucking Christ, my back! Oh! Yes, immediately after joining, he has to do a thing. I'm gonna change my position to a more comfortable one. Not sure how the mic is gonna pick me up, but might be different. I don't know. Okay, this is comfortable. I am now laying down. Mm, is that the correct way to spell through? Because I sometimes get confused when writing through and tough and though in the correct spelling or all that English bullshit. Thank you for selling me. Hmm. Autocorrect seems to disagree with you. I'm gonna go with the war against AI is fought in Twitch chats. I'm gonna go with this, but thanks anyway. I do appreciate you helping me with spelling things because of me not being American and all that. That's the only thing I have trouble with in English that I don't have trouble with in Spanish. It's the spelling because Spanish, you hear something and you spell it how it sounds most of the time. And if you misspell something, nobody's gonna look at you weird because it's gonna be like, oh yeah, it does sound like that, huh? In English, nothing is fucking spelled how it sounds. Y'all have a language on crack. I don't know how you deal with your existence. Continuing with this. Oh yeah, fucking confusing. Bro, I'm learning Japanese and that shit's easier than fucking English. Like, it's fucking consistent how it sounds and how it's spelled. Yeah, because they actually make the noise they're supposed to make. Like, sometimes the end of words, how it's written, it ends with a vowel, and how it's pronounced sounds like ends with a consonant, but that's more of how they talk, like des. It's pronounced des, but it's written desu. So it's more like they say it so fast you don't hear the u at the end. And a lot of other things are similar. I can't think of something off the top of my head, but yeah, that's something in Japanese. Yeah, almost like silent, but it doesn't feel like it's silent. It feels more like you missed it. Like, they definitely said it, but I didn't hear it. Like, nobody hears a P in pterodactyl, but you can kinda hear a U in desu. Anyway, continuing with what I'm supposed to do here, the individual can move themselves through the air at nope at will. Mm, what the fuck do I call this ability? Okay, I'm thinking of the ability to maintain an object in place, like not move it, not make it go up, not make it go down, not make it go anywhere. Just you maintain that object there and nothing can move it at all. What restriction? That's pretty sick, actually. Thank you. I am gonna add movement. No, because it's physical objects, not nothing spiritual. This is gravity powers. Sub flames again. So movement, res, no, restriction. That grind never stops. You gotta work, or you'll become homeless, like that burned homeless fella. Excuse me. And you don't want to be the burned homeless fella. He sucks dicks for sandwiches. Um, but thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it very much because I need 3 viewers average to get affiliate, and lurkers increase that number. So, very much appreciated. It's gonna be good. Oh yeah, he probably does it for free. Like, oh, that one looks good. Hey, you got any crumbs? Anyway, back to this. Uh, no. The individual can stop any kind of movement on a designated object. That's not how you spell object, is it? No, it is not. Why did I use a G? Thanks. Um, designated object. Uh, now, mm, then to create force fields out of air. So, yeah, this is his ability to create force fields because he can make the air around him in a specific pattern stop moving in such a way that it protects him from anything. So, that's a force field made out of air. I think it's pretty cool. Um, let me remember what else can this motherfucker do. Like, I'm thinking about an OP ability, but I want to leave it to the last on the list, so I'm thinking of other smaller abilities they have. Oh, I just remembered something they can do that is also kind of broken, but it's okay. I'm gonna add to this description because there's another thing that isn't encapsulated in manipulate gravity. That is allows the user to manipulate gravity at will and feel the gravitational pulse uh, every object within mm, pulse. Thanks. I guess pulse is an actual word, so didn't correct me, but thanks. Um, what distance would make him uh like I want him to feel the gravitational pulse across a large distance, but I'm not sure how large. Tu, 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 tu. Yeah, let's go with this. There we go. Yeah, I was making sure it was the same font and everything. It is. Now back to this size. So pretty much a Canada in every direction. Um, is that how you spell the radius? Apparently not. I felt the need to burp, so I stopped talking, but it didn't come out, so I'm disappointed now. I don't know. I can Google it. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Excuse me, it finally came out, and it was pathetic. Anyway, what was I gonna do now? Okay, allows the user to manipulate gravity at will and feel the gravitational pulls of every object within 7,560 kilometer radius. Okay, now I'm gonna go into a little bit of how broken this motherfucker is. Because he can do shit you would not imagine a dude with gravity powers can do. But since my ADHD runs fucking wild, with only these powers of manipulate gravity and field gravitational pulls, he can do a bunch of shit. And you would not expect it from this dude named Luke Dix. Mm, he can do illusions. Is that how you spell illusions? Two L's, apparently. I'll give you a little bit of time to guess how he does illusions. Yeah, illusions. Insanity. Yeah, and he does it with gravity control and the gravitational pull thing. He doesn't need extra powers to make illusions. He just uses that. There's actually a lot of my characters who have illusion powers that have completely different skill sets, but they somehow have the ability to make illusions. No, but it's a good guess. I mean, there I do have some characters who mess with the brain in order to make illusions. Okay, I'm gonna tell you and then I'm gonna write it down because just saying what I'm writing is kind of slow. You know how he can make the force fields out of air based on his movement restriction? Well, he can do the exact same, but he can allow things to pass through uh, the thing. Like if he makes a force field out of air, He can choose what and what not to is allowed to pass through it by individually moving every air molecule in such a way that it allows things to pass. And this includes light because if you know how a black hole works, it sucks everything including light, so light is clearly affected by gravity. So he can move light around. So this motherfucker makes force fields in specific shapes and then moves the light around and through them in such a way that it makes them look like other things. Yeah, it is fucking crazy. I came out with that in like 2 a.m., I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I believe it's pretty cool. Like, that's why he has to feel the gravitational pull of the objects, because if not, how the fuck is he gonna move every molecule and light particle? What? Yeah, so by making force fields in weird shapes and specific shapes and moving the light around and through them, he can make illusions. Oh, also similar to this, you know how sound works, right? You know it's vibrations. So this dude can make air, like he has telekinesis and he can use that in such a small scale. He can move um, particles around. So he can make air vibrate in such a way that he creates sound illusions, not just visuals. Okay, Flames. Let me re explain why his name is Luke Dix. A few months ago, while I was still writing this shit, I went into Luke's chat and asked him, "Hey, can I name a character after you? And if you say yes, what power do you want the character to have?" He said yes, and he said gravity powers. So, I had permission to name a character Luke, and the character had to have gravity powers. For a last name, I was between Dix and White. I went with Dix because it sounds better. And the gravity powers, everything is just my ADHD. Why not? You want me to make him Luke Richards? Look, bro, no character in the story is actually gonna call him by his real name because his face is gonna be covered during the important scenes. His identity is a secret. So you don't have to worry about people calling him Luke Dix in the story. I'm I want to make like his alias Jupiter because it's the biggest planet in the solar system and gravity powers and all that. But naming a character Jupiter would imply the existence of the god Jupiter from um I think it was Roman mythology. I could be wrong, but there is a god in a mythology called Jupiter, and that's why they called the planet Jupiter. And since my story takes place in a planet that is has a different history from Earth, there I'm not gonna make the same gods that exist in real life mythology. So I have to come up with an explanation as to how the fuck this dude ends up being called Jupiter. Godcock. Bro, why you funny? Indeed. No. Okay. Anyway, going back to the abilities of this character that does not exist because I created him. Illusions. The user is capable of using his movement restriction Hmm, how the fuck do I word this? Um, that's with his telekinesis to make very convincing illusions by him. Having light, no, light, no, particles. Is that okay, looks like it is. Light particles. Um, through force fields of his creation. Okay, the user is capable of using his movement restriction along with his telekinesis to make very convincing illusions by moving light particles through force fields of his creation. Hmm. In any shape they desire. I am using gender gender neutral pronouns during all of these descriptions. One, to be consistent, because I don't want to be like if I give two people the same power, I want to use the same description. And what if they're different gender or different sex or whatever? I don't want to change the shit, so I'm using gender neutral pronouns. And some of my characters, I don't give a shit what the fuck they are. They could be a man, they could be a woman. I haven't written enough about them to care. So since I don't know what the fuck they are, because I haven't decided, using either pronoun is just kind of pointless. And so yeah, like I know Luke Dix is a dude because his name is Luke Dix, and I named him after Luke, and Luke is a dude, as far as we are aware. Uh, but I'm still using the same kind of language. That's why I say things like the user and the individual and all this. I'm not just using it to sound smart. I'm just a man's man. No. Uh, Anyway, Yeah, the user is capable of using his movement restriction along with his telekinesis to make very convincing illusions by moving light particles through force fields of his creation in any shape they desire. I believe that's a good description and it allows you to understand how the fuck he makes the illusions. Um, do tell me if I would need to add something for it to be more clear, but I'm gonna go to the next ability that is very similar. Sound illusions. Use- mm, mm, no. Yes. Mm, capable of making air vibrate in specific ways that allow what the fuck them to create sound. The individual is capable of making air vibrate in specific ways that allow them to create sound. Oh, that is pretty smart. Mm, find movement. Mm, yeah, thanks. You are very helpful, little Roberto. Mm, yeah. Now, for the next power, this one is the most broken out of every single one of his abilities. And I'm not sure if your scientific knowledge is enough to understand it because a lot of people know, a lot of people don't know, and it's alright if you don't know how gravity affects time and all that. But I'm gonna go on MS Paint just to explain it to the people that don't. For example, if someone in the VODs channel watching, oh yeah, gravity and time. Yes, yes, he is. Um, so imagine this is the passage of time. This is pretty straightforward. This is how time passes in space, where there is no objects to interfere with it. Now, imagine now we have a planet here. This planet has gravity. So, what is going to happen to time with a planet with gravity is that it's gonna go around it and continue. So, the more gravity there is in a place, the slower time will pass. So, since this dude can manipulate gravity, yeah, I think you can see where I'm going with this. God bless my scientific knowledge. I know too many things. Yeah, it is. The problem with just giving him super speed by slowing down time is that the method he would have to use would destroy everything around him because he would be increasing the amount of gravity in a certain place. So by that point, he would not need the super speed because everything around him would be destroyed. So, how do I call this ability? Because I don't want to give him just an ability called super speed, but time slowing doesn't sound right. Slowing down time, too many words. I'm not sure what to call this. But I know I want to give him this ability because I thought of it. And just so you know, every single character you ever seen in television or manga or whatever comic books that has gravity related powers could theoretically slow down time. Gravitational lapse. Oh, I kind of like how that sounds. Oh, notification from Reddit, from the Isekai subreddit. Something I don't care about. Anyway. Ah, fuck. My phone has 19, no, 18% battery. I should move everything so that I can stream while I'm charging my phone. So I'm gonna take a few seconds to do that. Pardon me. There we go. Unfortunately, I am back to the position that is gonna hurt my back a lot. But that's the only thing I can do when I have to charge my phone. And since I can't look at chat unless I have my phone, because my laptop's not gonna show me shit unless I go over here. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up my back, I guess. Anyway, um, mm, the dual. Yo, what up? Nice to see you again. I think you missed the most insane of his abilities. Like, I'm about to write down the description, but uh, this guy is pretty broken. Say, Roberto, should I re explain why this motherfucker is broken. Because I still have the MS Paint open. And if I do, I'm gonna have 20 words or less. I'm gonna do it anyway with more than 20 words. Okay. So, Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang. Imagine this is the flow of time. It goes in a somewhat straight line. Obviously not perfectly straight because I made it myself by hand, but whatever. This is just the flow of time. But this is the flow of time in space where there's nothing to interfere with it. Now, this is a planet with gravitational pull. And this is what happens with time when there is a gravitational pull. And it goes slower. It takes more time to reach over here, basically. So the more gravity there is in a certain space, the slower time will pass. And this guy has gravity manipulation powers. So he can slow down time. Basically, super speed. This is all thought out because of my ADHD. So we have that to thank for all these fucking crazy batshit insane ideas. Like, I have a few characters that have simple abilities, but they end up being batshit insane OP because I can't control my ADHD. I would show you like another one of my characters to that is the perfect example of this, but since I'm doing this with the wheel thing and all that, I'm deciding not to. So yeah, I'm gonna continue writing this specific ability. Mm, the individual is capable of slowing down time by increasing the gravitational force in a designated area while simultaneously. Is that how you spell it? No. Brian, no, it's misspelled. Okay, thanks, Roberto. I'm just gonna erase this and thank you, you too, Mikey. Um, see more. Uh, oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Mm, okay, the individual is capable of slowing down time by increasing the gravitational force in a designated area while simultaneously using their move movement restriction to prevent the destruction of the said area. Brandon Cox. Nah, I'm Brandon Shakiro. Thanks. You're still on about the name? Get over it. His name is Luke Dix. It's funny. I'm the one writing the story and the characters. Doesn't matter. I'm having fun with my ADHD. What do? You have fun playing Spider Man. We all have fun. Man, I wish I had a console to play games on. I just have my laptop. Anyway, I think I'm done with abilities learned. I wouldn't say complete. It's more like his abilities are all written down. And now I can go on to describe how he looks physically, how he acts, and everything like that. Uh, I just think I'm done with his powers. Unless I come up with something else, in which case I will come back here and continue with this section. But for now, mm, no, not title. Mm. No, that's not what I want. Fuck you. What the fuck did I do? Did I fuck up? Mm. Bruh, Flames, get over it. His name is Luke Dix. Hmm. Oh, this is the button I was looking for. Yes, it is a funny word. I get it. Laugh at it, but get over it eventually. You want me to change his name to Luke White? Do you want me to do that? Or would you prefer Luke Williams? Yeah, I'm keeping it. I didn't give a shit about what you said in that specific instance. Like, you're funny and all. Yeah, I'm gonna be Brandon forever. But, yeah, get over it eventually. I get it. It's funny, but please. Um. Okay. Hmm. You're just calling flames names of characters he's played during his streams. Everybody knows his real name is Hokage. That's what we all know him as. He is Hokage. Um, I forget fellas in the chat are not only tier 1 for Luke. I want that Joey, but I can't afford it. Anyway, I should continue this. What should we do first? Personality description or physical description? Physical. Okay, we can go with physical. Mm, there we go. So let's start with height. Um, oh, thanks for the correction. Mm, how tall should we make Luke Dix? Should we make him the same height as Luke? Or should we just make him another height? 6'2"? How tall is 6'2" in centimeters? Mm, 187, 88, pretty much. Okay. Five inch. I didn't even read that. No, we're not talking about a real dick. We're talking about a person named Luke Dick or Luke Dix. And we're talking about height, not dick size. Should I make a canonical dick size for every male character I write? The fuck? What the fuck is wrong with every one of us? No, I'm not gonna give all of my characters a micro penis. Maybe a few, but not all of them. Hmm, I want to make a realistically healthy weight. So Mm, okay, somewhere between these numbers. Fuck it, I'm gonna make it 92 because it's the maximum. Um, okay, physical description, weight, height. You know what? I'm gonna look at my ID to see what else qualifies as physical description according to the government. I'm gonna grab my wallet. I now have my wallet and taking out my ID. Okay, has my name, my address. Mm, yeah, nothing about physical description in the front. Nothing in the back. What the fuck kind of ID is this? The fuck? There's nothing about my physical description here. Maybe there will be in my other ID. Hmm. There is eye color, hair color, skin color, mm, blood type, kind of, or disability type. I have my disability ID. That's the one I'm reading because legally autism is a disability and they give people with disabilities money. The government gives me money because I have autism. And that's pretty nice of them, I think. Um, yeah, so eye color, hair color, skin color. Okay, eye color, let's go with brown. Fucking. Excuse me. Hair color. What would be a bit nuts that I could do? Depending on what it is, I could do it. Oh, you actually reminded me something. And I mean, yes, I'm gonna go with your idea. But since the people of this universe live constantly surrounded by reality warping energy, everyone's hair color is different and what I mean by that is not like there's not two people with the same hair color. No, there is multiple people with the same hair color, but nobody has our normal ass hair colors like dark brown hair color or blonde or shit like that. Everybody has wild hair colors like if there were anime characters or some shit, and it's caused by the energy they're constantly exposed to. It's completely harmless, so yeah. So I'm not gonna run into the Yu-Gi-Oh problem of, oh my god, look at all these background characters. I wonder who the protagonist is. No, because everyone has crazy ass hair colors. Yes, red, but bright red, not like ginger red. There is bright red in the hair color. And yeah, there's a bunch of others like I don't know, blue, pink, green, uh, I don't know, fucking neon yellow or some shit. Yeah. Uh, but should I make his color also purple? You know what? There we go. Yeah, I kinda. You reminded me of the fact that I decided I was gonna do that, so thanks for that. So now Look Dix is gonna have dark purple eyes and light purple hair. I'm gonna ask Luke tomorrow if he likes that idea or not. If he hates it, I will change it because the character is based after him, and I would prefer if he liked the character. But if he's all good, then all good. It doesn't matter. Um, what else? I forgot what else I should add. Ah, yeah, dick size. Nah. Ah, shit, my back. No. What the fuck is even 2 inches in centimeters? Like 6 centimeters or something? Or five? Yeah, five. I was right on the second try. People also ask, is 1 inch 4 centimeters? Well, if I had to guess, the fuck no. Two is five. How the fuck is one gonna be four? Is 2 inches 4 centimeters? I mean, almost, but no. Is 5 centimeters equals to 2 inches? It appears so. Jesus. This is not loading. Now it loaded. Hey, check out. That's the Brut Shatter wheel. It has everyone I remember from Luke's chat. Let's see who it lands on. Josh. Anyway, back to this. This is what I'm supposed to do. Um, I could do it again. I don't think Luke is gonna want to do it because he just recently did one. Like, if I was gonna do it, I would do it like in 1 year from now or a few months for it to be like, oh yeah, these are completely different opinions from the last one, and uh, yeah, so I gotta wait a bit to make the best chatter one. I could do it with my own chatters because I mean I haven't. Oh, gonna hide screen for a little bit. just so y'all don't see what I got here.
That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Panda winning this is kind of crazy. How's the sound, by the way? Do you guys hear the sound good? Because I lowered it a little bit. Panda better spammer? That's what I'm saying. Holy shit, what the fuck? You know, he blocked another tray. I know, I know. Alright, who's next? Sammy, you move on to the next round. Briscoe versus Asta. Damn. Briscoe versus Asta. I want to see this one, Loki. I want to see the winner of this one. We got Briscoe, player
Okay,
one. New character is.
now we have the funniest one and the best one.
Let me get
The funniest one has less people than the best one because the best one I made after the funniest one. So,
not a better phone, but like the whole.
in the best one, we have obviously outdated pictures.
Asta.
Um, has Grits, Naya, Nemi,
Alright, Asta, you character is.
uh, Asta, Hura, Reckless, Snyder,
KKK.
Juiz, Crazy, Melly, Leviathan,
People don't know.
Carter, Tommy,
You know
Raph,
this.
Lil Roberto, Sin, me,
Nasty.
Jalila,
Ooh.
Kazuma,
Damn, let's see.
Josh, Cookie,
Ready,
Octo,
cook? Let's
Bio,
see. Who's gonna take this?
Supernova, Lord, Flames, Bochina,
Soloing.
Alexis, Strider J. I have no idea who they are, but they are in chat sometimes. Find God, Asuka,
Bruh.
Scarlet Nex,
Elite? Bruh.
Monaco,
Hero,
Zix,
KKK characters are
Kushido,
overrated.
Degenerate,
Bro,
Mikey,
one of the weakest characters
Yaffy,
in all of
OG
YouTube.
Steel, Gay Rights, Easy, Saint Nova,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Zaku, Angel Flare, Flares,
Trust?
Frost,
Bro,
ZD,
don't even.
Sith
This dude
Stalker,
triple
Sith
double?
Master, Rogue Tetra,
What? What?
Jerkin, Vanilla Lemon, Diddle, Nope,
Simple domain?
Fury, Ghost,
Bruh.
Sable, Steven,
Nasty.
Firelord Suko,
Move on.
Other Frost,
We gonna switch names.
Math, Bad Sauce, and
Nasty.
yeah.
Shinji versus Miwa. Is the sound good? Do you guys hear the sound
Um,
good?
yeah, it was best chatter, and the person who won the most times was Grits,
You are Shinji.
and the
You
person who won
player
when
one.
Luke played it was Nemi.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you watch Bleach.
no,
You
when
don't?
Luke played it, it was
Supposed to be Luke
Nemi.
versus fake as Shinji?
Um, the people who clicked on the link and also did it, most of them picked Grits.
Oof.
Yeah, Nemi won.
Simple
I
domain.
don't know how.
Ooh, she blocked that.
I honestly would have gone with Grits. Grits is a fucking
She blocked that?
obviously
Let's go.
always a W in chat. Naya makes sense as well. She's always
Useless Miwa?
there as a
I don't
mod.
wish it, to be honest. I need to change that
Um,
to useless Miwa.
Reckless would have been a good option too.
Oh my god. That's like 60% on.
Mm, whatever.
Yeah, she's lit. Oh
I
my god,
could make another one. What if
GG.
I make another one?
Yeah, it's chalk.
Mm,
It's chalk. That's like overkill, legit.
uh, excuse me.
I'm talking about you, bro. You know it, bro. Briscoe, you move
Nah, I'm
to
too
the next
lazy to
round.
do
I
it
need something
now.
interactive.
I'll do that another stream. Right now, I should focus on writing look decks.
First Mugen. Kazuma versus Rek. If Kazuma not lost. So,
I think Josh already
funny
did
games
that.
only, right?
Um, I could come up with other things for him to
Say what?
do
Yeah,
with
he won.
these
Yeah, she won.
quizzes,
Kazuma,
but obviously later.
player one. New
Uh,
character is.
anyway, I should concentrate on this.
What's your name again?
Physical
Useless Miwa.
description.
Seven Deadly Sins. One speed, yeah, I think so.
What else could I add here? Hair length?
One speed, by the way. Is it not with double
I'm gonna add hair links.
Or am I tripping? Reckless. Your character is Sasuke Uchiha.
Is that how you spell links?
Those Briscoe. That's Sukuna, but
No, bro, I'm not gonna give him a 2-inch dick.
Good one. And were you not tripping?
Shoe size is not
On speed, double E.
not completely bad. I mean,
A road
I
right?
could add it, but then I would have to add like
The best of
shirt
what?
size and shit, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's on speed, right? Also.
So I'm gonna completely ignore that.
Hey, is it not with three
What the
R's?
fuck is wrong with you, Flame?
Is it not grrr?
What the fuck?
The bets are done? Or not? Or not yet? I'm Ben the Fighter, I swear. I'll break my monitor. Let's see, let's see, let's see.
Y'all need therapy.
Oh god, motherfucker,
I
those
mean, I need therapy too, but I go to therapy every Wednesday.
you see, it's one speed. I was right.
Mm,
Sus. Let's see.
y'all should also go. Mm,
We got Kazuma versus Reckless. Kazuma on player 1, Reckless on player 2. Let's see. Oh, Sasuke is cheating. Cartoon. Oh, that's like 40% again. Oh, that's like 70% gone. Or 60. Monspeed's getting cooked. Chidori up in a combo. Oh my god. Wait, Sasuke's cooking his ass. Lowest name is French and Monspeed. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what?
And we
I
are
just thought of something real stupid.
well, might be French.
This character can make illusions that can physically interact with other things because they are based on physical force fields with light distorted around them. And he can make them any shape, any texture, and any color.
Yeah, he's cooking his ass.
So, in theory, this character could make an illusion of a big dick around his dick, and nobody would know the difference.
Chidori nuggets. I swear, bro. Kazuma, bro, your ass, bro. Bro, he needs to calm down.
Why the fuck do I think about these things?
But
I'm gonna blame you,
play.
Flames. Specifically you.
He subbed though? Not up? Did he give a sub?
I don't know.
Wait, did he give a sub?
He could have a big one. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna write a sex scene, so it's not relevant information.
Fuck, I don't know, bro. I'll look at my phone. We got Flames versus Grid. Flames. Player one side, two characters.
How long have I been streaming for?
Grid.
Over 2 hours.
Grid.
Yeah, I could continue a while.
We got a lot of Bleach characters today, huh?
Mm, I'ma test this just to see. Say one in chat when you hear this. Like, type 1, type 2.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you're gonna win. You never know. Everyone was thinking Sanji was gonna lose against Shinsui. Maybe, you know, losing points and going against the homies. No. With Mark Bully, who knows? Yeah, you might gonna
Bruh, nobody's typing 1. The delay can't be that bad. I've seen you interact with me in far faster than 20 seconds. That can't be your delay, Roberto. That can't be your fucking delay. I actually need this information, so type 3 when you hear this.
know he's gonna lose this
Okay,
That's it.
yeah, that's a normal one.
Refuse.
Thank you. Okay, it's like about 4 to 5 second delay, not that bad.
Fight this out. I refuse.
Um, no,
Ten
it's okay. It
finals.
just
Let's go, grits. Hey, see, grits.
was just
Let's go.
20 fucking seconds and nobody said anything. It was just me asking for you guys to type 1, type
Hey, he
2,
fucked
but
up to be honest.
nobody said anything, so.
I said Byakugo. Bakugo. Bro, I got so many Bleach characters today in my
What
head. I'm not
else
gonna
can
name them.
qualify as a physical description?
Hey, Octo.
I
Octo,
feel like height, weight, eye color, hair color, and hair length
I was talking to
are not enough.
some girl today, right?
Mm.
I told her like you gonna buy me this
Oh
shirt.
yeah, it's like
She said, yeah, sure.
8 a.m. for you,
Like for better quality. I said, yeah,
or
sure.
was it? Uh,
The shit was like $30 to get like crazy
oh
buttons and
yes, I got it
everything.
correct. Outfit
I only know her name.
is.
That's the crazy
I
part.
want to reserve that for when I'm design him on MS
Hey, this
Paint.
is kind of close.
So I want to get through.
Oh my god, he missed it,
Um,
bruh.
uh, excuse me. Uh,
Hey,
excuse me.
Grits, you are lucky there. Oh, is he gonna hit it?
You know what? Fuck it. Outfit.
No.
But I'm not gonna name it outfit because it's gonna be his
I mean,
actual like
yeah, he does.
costume
But he needs to
or
show his,
whatever.
his level 3, to be honest.
How old is he?
His level 3 is
I
crazy,
have not
bruh.
decided.
Briscoe.
How old should I make
He's
Luke
like
Dix?
72.
I want to make him experienced enough for him to have
He's like
control over
yeah,
his
he's
crazy OP
he's a
powers,
crazy character.
but I don't want to make him too old.
Show me this girl.
Mm,
What? Bruh. Grits. You suck
28,
in this game.
33.
You came far, Grits. You came literally far. You did your job. You even beat Octo. You beat Octo.
Let's go 31. Fuck it.
Refuse. $40. Eh. Semi-finals, though, Grits. We are in the semi-finals finally, bruh. We are in the semi-finals. We got Sammy versus Briscoe in the first match. Sammy, new character is. Was he banned? Was he banned? Someone knows? Was he banned? I think he is, right? Or not? But let me check in the list. Doflamingo. No, he's not.
There we go.
He is not. Oh man. Alright. Briscoe. New character is.
Yes.
Ooh.
Um.
One piece fight? Let's go.
Okay, so
Vote up, vote up. We got player one Sammy with Doflamingo.
yeah, Luke Dix, age 31, enhancement
You're okay,
orbit
I don't.
allows the user to
Player two
manipulate gravity at will
Briscoe.
and feel the gravitational pulls of every object within 7,560 kilometer radius.
Try one.
Abilities learned
In the last
telekinesis. The individual
oh,
can move objects with their mind with no regard for the
next
weight.
piece fight, right?
Flight.
Next
The
piece.
individual can move themselves through the air at will. Movement restriction. The individual can stop any kind of movement on a designated object, allowing them to create force fields out of air. Illusions. The individual is capable of using movement restriction along with his telekinesis.
Let's see. We're going
Mm,
through the
I
attack
used
cards.
his
Damn, 10k on player
there.
two. Is that Leviathan? Is that Leviathan, dude?
Telekinesis to make very convincing illusions by moving light particles through force fields of his creation in any shape they desire. Sound illusions. The individual is capable of making air vibrate in specific ways that allow them to create sound.
Recharge this.
Gravitational lapse. The individual is capable of slowing down time
He's gonna miss this.
by increasing
Oh, no flamingo
the
damage.
gravitational force in a designated area
You
while
flamingo.
simultaneously using their movement restriction to prevent the destruction of said
Punch him
area.
something. I don't know what. He ain't that chingy.
Uh,
He's crying up in a storm in the corner.
that's actually a good idea.
Oh, you whacked his ass. Oh, wait, they charge up. Level 3 from going? Wait.
Like that?
Wait. Is he gonna hit it? He missed. Is he gonna hit this? No, he didn't. Wait, this is kinda
Yeah.
crazy. Level 2 is
Okay,
level
let's
2.
go with that.
Oh, wait. How am I gonna
Mm,
win this?
physical description height 188,
Wait, I don't think he's
weight
gonna take this. He's gonna
92
he's
kilos,
gonna get
eye
cashed out.
color
Look
dark
at him.
purple, hair color light purple, height,
Player 1 is
hair
gonna
length
get
short.
cashed out. Briscoe, no. He gonna lose?
Mm,
Wait. The sleeping buff from Sammy.
yes.
Wait. That damage is crazy. That damage is crazy. That's like 40% gone. Wait. Oh, he needs to hit him big. Did he? Like a 20. Level 4? Is he gonna hit it?
Mm,
Oh, he hit. He did. He did hit him. You guys still got a level 3, but go
yeah, I like
Flamingo.
how it
Go
looks.
King.
Thank you very much for the idea. You
Who is
are
player 1?
very
Who is player 1
helpful.
is gonna get cashed out?
Mm,
Who is
I
player 1?
appreciate your contributions very much.
Wait.
Now, what the fuck do I
Who is
call
player 1 in this?
the section about his outfit? Because I don't want to
Oh my
call it
god.
outfit,
Oh
but
my god.
super suit doesn't seem right.
What?
Suit is kind of
Who
simple.
defaulting on player 1?
Uh,
Who default on player 1? You gonna get paid.
mm,
Reckless?
attire.
Or
I'm gonna use attire. Yes,
oh my
you
god.
are very correct for
Reckless, you
that.
got paid. How much did you got paid, Reckless?
No.
How much did you got paid from that?
Mm-hmm. Fuck.
Sammy Estudo.
Yes.
Whole 10k. Motherfucker got cashed
Mm,
out. 200 bet got 10.9k. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. We got Reckless versus Flames.
um, how do I
Reckless
describe what I have in mind?
versus Flames. Rec, you character is. You know, oof. That's big. That is big. That is a good character.
Kinda difficult for me to use words to
Good
describe
character.
this.
You need to model him.
But I also don't want to use MS Paint quite yet.
Med go fast. Fairy Tail character, what's his name again?
Mm,
Gildar shit.
I'm having another problem at
One
the
uncle,
moment, and that
Briscoe.
is I have
Slay.
to take a shit.
What's wrong with you, one uncle? Shank.
So, you know what I'm gonna do?
Wait, let's see. Player 1 is kinda crazy.
Mm,
You know, Drek.
no, I don't need this.
Left
Don't,
brain.
don't,
Don't
don't
say
play.
we can.
Don't, there we go. I was not gonna do that one.
We're gonna do the anime
This is the VODs channel,
10k.
so it doesn't even matter if you know what
How
I
much is it?
watch here because it's pretty much the same song for my intro and Luke's videos
No, no, no.
and this.
We'll do It's not that crazy. It's like a demon form. I'm sorry, but I can't
Hello,
hear you.
I am back. Who is in chat still? I see.
I'm on it, Frank. Go,
What up?
Alright, alright. Let's see. We're gonna take this.
Well,
Tell me if the bad
I
guy
have
wins.
returned, so
Eight.
let's
Okay.
continue with this,
6k, 37k.
since this is what I'm
What's
supposed to
what's
do.
the gun?
And people watching in the VODs
What's the
channel,
pick?
I have no idea if it was cut out or just muted, but you missed out on a fire song. It's such a good song.
Float is on.
I enjoy it very much. It's actually in my playlist.
We got Rengoku versus Choso.
If we go to my Spotify,
On the Finland Saga.
if it lets me, did I? Oh, thought wrong, but
Yeah, Choso the spammer. You guys know it already. That's quick. This is the finals look on it.
hmm,
It's literally the
something
finals.
is not
Best
right.
anime after this.
There we go.
Holy
Hmm,
shit.
where is it?
Bro, the song didn't even play yet.
Hmm, here it is. Caramel dancing.
Hey, Choso is not playing.
It's
I
27 songs ago.
nerfed him a lot, and he's still
I
crazy.
do be adding music, but
Holy shit. W Choso?
oh well.
That's crazy damage. I got a new Meliodas. That's fine.
Back to what I'm supposed to be doing.
Nothing.
How the fuck do I
You know what?
describe
Hey, Flames?
his
Is
outfit?
Flames even here? Flames. Nah, nah, nah. I did it. I did that for real. I did that even. I did
You know
that in
what?
the stream too.
I'm gonna draw him on
With
MS
Meliodas
Paint
for Chozo. I did like.
so y'all know what I'm talking about. Mm,
Damn, that shit was crazy. I wanted to test this new character. Wait, let me go to training real quick. Flames, you want to Lumion? But before you win, let me try one thing real quick.
mm, gonna reverse this actually.
Alright, GG's for kill die. Octo, thanks for doing the best, bro. Octo, thanks for the best. Add like 3,000 points at the start. I'll wait. Damn, you blessed, huh?
Gonna use a different color so it's
Let me see.
different things here.
Let me see. Yes.
Mm, hmm.
I see that. Let me see. Meliodas was it Copper Garden?
Okay, that's wrong.
Which one? Octo, thanks for the best. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Let me try this damage real quick. What was the cost? Oh, wait, let me try it. Wait. Let me try this real quick.
What the fuck?
Alright.
What the fuck happened to the size option?
This Mikaru? That's how I play. I wanna see how fast he is.
There's supposed
I have
to
no idea.
be size options here.
I'm gonna try this character real quick,
Is
and then
is this what it's?
we'll play.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Since when could I do this?
Against All-Star? Never mind. I'm gonna
Have a good one as well, Lil Roberto. I
X
hope you
in the
do
Mugen.
well on whatever you have to do. And
Never mind.
thanks. I hope I,
Alright, that's it
well,
then.
I also hope I have a
Mugen.
good rest of my stream. But look at this! I can increase the size of this shit by so much!
Nah, chill.
I have no idea since when I can do this.
Flames won though. Flames.
My fucking god.
I'm gonna get your watch real quick.
Anyway,
Flames.
this is not what I was trying to do.
Alright, you all came far. You all blessed crazy too. Not gonna lie. You all made money. You guys came far. PIP.
Hmm. Nope.
Lanes.
But then Broly just gonna start
What's
spamming. He got her in the corner.
what are we watching? The mommy
Oh
anime
no.
from last time? Yeah, we're watching
Oh he.
the final
Uh,
episodes of
Where'd you whip again? Oh no,
Erased.
she hit it barely.
Right now, we're gonna
Dude,
watch the
Broly's getting
final
cooked right now.
episodes of
He blocked.
Erased,
He's blocking. He's getting
and
cooked.
then
He's getting cooked.
we are done. Oh yeah, I need to do a poll
Oh,
for
he's
new
just gonna
anime
spam
too.
again. He's just gonna
mhm.
do
I
What
need
spam
is
to
again.
make a
this?
poll for new
Nah.
anime. Wait,
He's blocking.
Mm,
someone
Benji
got
barely
Sammy
won.
his
Benji
gonna
name.
barely won.
skip with this.
Did someone get Sammy his name?
The spammer. The spammer. Broly the
What's
spammer.
Sammy's name again?
If Broly just keeps on spamming, Broly can win this. He can't let Reiju get bar.
I know that's not his name, bro.
See, look, he's just spamming
Alright.
her in the corner, and then he just
Flames.
blocks.
Are you still here,
He
Flames?
just cooks her.
Flame me, Flames.
Yeah, he just cooks her. Oh, that hit? How'd that hit?
Flames, if you are
And
here,
yeah, I'm
or
sorry,
you're
it
gonna
was
watch the
shock.
FOD, I don't know what you're gonna do. But
It was
your
shock.
work is gonna
Okay,
be.
I'm sorry, Hazy.
Let's
You
see.
get first round. Hasta
Oh,
moves on.
oh, oh, oh.
He has
You
no
got
Mario.
nothing.
This round is Mikey versus Pricey. Mikey.
Hmm.
Asta won.
Oh my god,
Mikey,
you're so
your
close.
character for this tournament is
You were close.
Saitama. Ooh. Is
To
that the OG
3 week
one? Or
VIP
Saitama's RG?
almost. Back to my shower I go. You got
Pricey,
your
your
VIP
character
goal like
for
for a
this
week.
tournament is Usopp.
Hey, you guys need to watch 86.
Okay, here's the question. Here's the question. Should I keep
Bro, if
Usopp
I was gonna watch 86 with you
or
guys,
should I
everyone
re-roll
in this chat
Usopp
was
because we
gonna
saw him
cry.
earlier
The
I love
fuck?
get played,
86.
but we landed on him
Such a
earlier.
masterpiece of an anime.
Mikey versus Pricey. PRY.
My
Just
goat,
put
bro.
PRY.
My goat.
What I do?
Yeah.
My goat.
Keep it. It didn't play. Okay, yeah.
My second goat.
Ooh, this could be the Nerf version of Saitama
Alright.
though. This
Okay,
could be
what are
the
we
Nerf
gonna do
version of
now?
Saitama though. Who knows? It's never chalk.
Hey,
We
wait.
saw what happened last week when
Hey,
Gogeta
Flames.
got or Vegito got
GG for
glitched
winning the Mugen.
and Sakura won.
You destroyed everyone in
Or
the
Mm,
86 game. Sid Stalker. Easy. Thanks for the fucking subs again. Octo, thanks for the bets.
Pricey does have Garusa.
Flames, GG for the win. For winning the
Very
movie.
true.
Okay,
you know
what
what?
we're gonna do now
Gonna
is
redo this whole thing.
reanimate. Reanimate. We should watch
Saitama
Pink
versus
Romans.
God.
Huh? No. Okay, you got a good
Is the
anime.
audio fine now,
I need to.
anyone, or what?
Wait, where's Ref at?
You guys think it's fine now, or what?
Let me check those.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ref and
Who's up, my
Tino.
cook? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Down but never out.
Alright, let me
Who's
get the
mine
anime
or
first.
the game?
We're gonna finish this anime today.
That negative
Erased.
13 does cool.
Let's see. Monaco, thank you for being here. Monaco, everyone,
Saitama. God,
W's,
Uso
everyone,
won though.
get a W for yourself for being in here. Thanks for
0.0001%.
supporting. Love you all.
What if he just
Thanks
one
for
shots?
being here, bro. Leviathan,
What
you're
if
an
Usopp
acid
just one
betting
shots?
fan.
Oh my god, he is the
No,
he's the
not
broken
similar to
Usopp. He's the
similar
broken
to
Usopp.
Tommy Wine.
It's cooked. It's
Oh,
cooked.
rare.
It's cooked. He's broken Usopp. It's cooked.
Other chest juice. She's gonna be here
You
for
got the
weird.
broken Usopp. You got the
Mine
broken
is the real
Usopp.
one. Oh, hell no.
Okay, this looks weird, but I promise it's supposed to be a
I
torso.
think there's like 4
Alright,
Usopps.
we're gonna watch. We're gonna wait for Ref being in here. If Ref is here, we're gonna start.
Should have
Anime.
bet more.
Welcome
Damn,
to
Bradley, you are
Irritable.
not out of this tournament. You are not out of this tournament. I'm sorry,
I'm
Mikey is
here.
out.
Where's Tito? No,
God
Chris
Usopp.
sleeping.
That was a 0.001%
Alright, what's up, Ref?
Usopp, by the way. Mike, your character.
Okay.
Watch the one I got, wasn't it? Bro,
I was
think we got the
thinking,
same
right?
one. Hold on.
I was thinking.
Let me just check real fast. Because it literally looked like the same exact picture.
Oh
that look like the same exact picture, bro. Oh,
I was thinking,
there's three
right?
oops up. There's this one. There's
I
this
was
one.
thinking, right?
This one.
One thing, eh?
You got this one, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. So yeah, you
Let's
didn't
see.
get the broken one, I'm pretty sure. You got the normal one. There's one broken one.
Hmm.
You got the broken one? Okay, yeah, you both got the broken one.
Oh yeah.
Well, whatever. That means you didn't have to
What?
use a reroll, but you did anyways. Okay, next round is Mike versus MYKE versus Scampy. Mike,
Okay.
your character for this tournament is. Ooh, is that Ukiora? Is that all forms? I don't know. If it's all forms and you let him get to his last form, he cooks. But Scampy,
Okay, guys, give me anime.
your character
Give me
for
an
this
anime.
tournament, Scampy, is.
Give me an anime.
Is that Akira? I've never seen Akira,
Give me a 12 episode anime.
but I'd recognize that big head from
No,
immediately.
yeah, wait, I had one too.
Ukiora versus Akira. Mike is Ukiora. Scampy's Akira.
Give me an anime.
If this is Resurrection Ukiora, he
Yamada.
might cook. I don't know which one this is though.
Is it one anime,
If this is
Yamada?
all forms,
Or
he keeps his forms too. That's why he's
hey,
broken. Because even
chill.
after rounds over,
Briscoe.
he keeps his forms.
Or is it? Are you giving
So if
me
he
one
gets
or two
Resurrection
animes right
in the
now?
first round, then he keeps it the whole time.
The Seven Witches. Okay. Oh wait, I had one save too. Let me find it.
Yeah, nobody back in Ukiora. Mike is not here, so he
The
can't save
finger,
himself.
bruh.
I don't even know if you want to use it or not.
I was thinking of.
No, bruh. I'm trying to draw a hand. It's supposed to be an arm. And
Nobody
I
bet on the
promise
underdog.
this is supposed to be a torso.
Okay, so what do you
Nobody
got?
bets on the underdog.
I am not drawing a
Big.
cock.
You can't.
This is not in any way, shape, or form
No gameplay.
explicit content. This is a torso
Ten
with
forms.
an
Hey,
incomplete
this
arm
one is good. Prison
and an
School.
incomplete head.
Yeah,
All right.
Prison School is
That
pretty
is
crazy.
all there
Have
is
you guys
to
seen
All
it.
this
forms. This
already?
is all forms.
I want to
Ukiura.
see
So if he
something
gets to his
crazy.
last form, he
Exactly.
keeps his form.
Family friendly. Trying to
Yeah, so we got
draw a fucking
we got
finger over here.
Yamada and the Seven Witches,
Low,
Prison School,
low,
and
low,
No
low,
Game
low,
No
low,
Lie.
low. Transforms. That's one form down.
I've seen a couple clips. I don't think that's
Did he
safe
transform
for
again?
stream. You talking about Prison School?
That's two forms down.
You talking about this?
That looks weird.
Damn, is it not
Throwing.
safe? Why?
Mike's at him.
Why is it not safe?
Sure, let's go with that.
That shit is not safe.
I told you, Yukiora could
Do
cook.
they show?
If he gets to his final form, he
Damn.
keeps it all rounds.
Do they?
This is all forms Yukiora. He just needs to freaking get to his final
Do
form.
they? Oh wait, they do.
Oh, I think he just got to his next
Bruh.
form.
Do they? I hear
Oh
that
no, he healed himself. He
the
healed.
Fable.
Big heal. Big heal.
Is that
Big
the
heal.
Fable? Is it the 12 episodes?
I
Model
hear
also?
somebody's getting payday. You guys gotta listen to me.
Hmm. It came out
Mike's at him.
alright. Could have been better.
Alright.
Could have been worse.
It's 3 apps only.
I fear. I told you guys. This is all
Who you
forms.
already
If you guys
done?
let him, he keeps his forms too for the next matches. You guys didn't want to listen to me.
Physics.
Oh, he lost his form because he didn't transform fast enough.
No.
There we go. There we go.
What's the other?
He needs to transform into his next form. Level 3 would go hard. Level 3 from Akira.
Doror's 24
Oh, that
apps
did
though.
so much damage. Oh, that was level 1? That did so much damage. That did so much damage. Oh, he healed. Akira healed. Level 1,
Is
level 2, level
Prison High
3.
School really that
Level 3 from
crazy?
Akira.
One Piece? No, bruh. That was bad. Oh, love One
He
Piece.
I
healed.
learned how to copy shit.
I don't even know what it is.
Yippee! I didn't have to do this twice.
I don't want to watch Rayman to be honest.
I feel so proud of myself actually.
All forms.
Let's see. What do you guys want? Mage.
He's stunned. He's stunned. Akira needs
Is
to
it
transform into
wild?
his
What?
final form,
Nah, I'm
bro.
gonna watch this shit tomorrow.
Now, how the fuck do I do the legs?
You have a level 3 Yukiora. Come on. No way he's getting cooked. You have a level 3, bro. Oh, he started cooking. He started cooking. Oh, Yukiora started cooking. He transformed. He healed. Oh no, Akira healed. Akira healed.
What do you mean with wilds? Like,
Akira
is it not a
healed.
normal anime?
Yukiora healed.
Is it really
Yukiora
wild?
healed. Level 1, level 2, level 3.
Well, nah.
Hmm.
Really?
He transformed into his final form, I think. That
Oh.
might be his final form. But he needs Var. He needs Var to put it to work. Ooh. Yukiora, heal, heal, heal.
I don't want to click it, to be
No,
honest.
level 3! Level 3!
I don't want to
Level
click it.
3! I'm sorry, he level 3'd!
Sir Sharpen
Yukiora
Armor.
just needed to use his bar. He level 3'd.
Oh, this one. Never mind. We're not gonna watch Grizzly. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
The
Is it
blob.
normal?
Akira wins. Player 2 wins. Mike, I'm sorry you were out. All forms
Bruh.
of Yukiora
What
too.
is it about? Tell me.
Yo, what's good, Sis Stalker?
Is it
How are
romance?
you, my man?
Where the fuck even is that shit?
Let me check.
I only have one layer plus the background. The background is not on screen. The one layer is not on screen.
Majin versus
What the
Gritz.
fuck is this?
Since I said you have to like gift a sub, just sub yourself, Mike. That way you
You
get
guys
no
cannot even
ads
watch it.
at
Come on.
all. You get no ads, Mike. So just sub yourself, and then you won't get any
Oh,
ads
whatever.
You guys see it,
for
right?
the rest of any lives until your sub runs out.
If I do that.
Okay, so this is Majin
What trailer? Oh.
versus Gritz. Majin,
What's
your
that shit?
character for this tournament is
This one?
Megami.
Hmm.
Okay. Gritz,
Whatever.
your character for this tournament is who the fuck is that? Is that I forgot his name. Super Saiyan 3 whatever his name is? Cabbage? No, it's not Cabbage. Cumber. Yeah, Cumber. Super Saiyan Cumber? Alright. Let the votes.
Alright. Let me check this
Majin's
answer.
character is Megaman. Gritz's character is Cumber.
Shit's putting me in sleep, bruh. This just Leviathan's story, to be honest.
You guys got faith in this explosion magic or what? Got faith? Got faith? Damn, 14k on
What
Cumber?
you say, bro?
Never mind. Never mind. Super Saiyan 3 was right. This is Super Saiyan 3 Cucumber versus Megumin. He's blocking. Megumin's blocking.
Yeah, low key, do you guys fuck with this or not?
I think that's a counter. She keeps on using the same move, and then whenever Cucumber's actually attacking, she's not using the move. Ooh, she gets barred fast. She gets barred fast. She doesn't do a lot of damage though.
I mean, what?
Look at Kuruma.
Was it cute?
Oh, big damage, big,
This is our last trailer I'm gonna watch. Hold on.
big.
What is this? This is the last one I'm gonna watch.
Oh, big damage. also has passive bar. She keeps on using darkness though. She can't use darkness until he attacks. When he's charging, she
Oh,
can't
what
use
the
darkness.
fuck?
Ooh, that was good darkness right there. That was good darkness. She can't keep on using darkness. She got to use what's it called?
Okay,
It's
so
a level
these are the
3.
animes besides this
You're level
one
3.
that are winning the pool. Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel.
Level 1, level 2, level 3. Use your level 3, Megami. Just keeps on using a level 1.
We're gonna spin the wheel.
She just keeps on using her level 1.
We're gonna do it in here, right here. Come on.
Stop using darkness.
Damn.
Stop using darkness.
It's
Use your
fine.
level 3, Megami. Megami.
Alright, we're just gonna do it there. Fuck it, we ball.
Megami.
I want Mungan, right? Yeah, you won. Kazuma, let me feel.
Megami just keeps on spamming darkness.
Kazuma, the VIP winner. Let me
Oh, that was good. That's
real
good
quick,
darkness.
Kazuma.
Good darkness.
Damn, Kazuma, you won the Mungan.
Block,
You're
block,
VIP
block.
now. Talk in the chat. Yes, yes, yes.
Some of these are good blocks. Like that. That's a good block. But then, no.
For
I'm sorry.
1 second. Alright.
Charge, Megami. Charge. Charge, Megami. Charge. Charge, Megami. Charge. You just keep on spamming darkness. I'm sorry, Majin. You're out. If she spammed anybody else, you would have been good, but I'm sorry, Majin. Nah, Scampy, you actually hold on. You went on to the next round, Scampy. Brandon sponsored by Easy versus Easy. I didn't even realize this is Showtime. So Easy loses regardless, but Brandon,
I think we're going with this.
your
How about
character
this?
for this tournament is
You
Toru.
can watch
Toru's
Smash.
Toru's
Let's
depends
just
on who
pick
you go against.
finish
Easy.
Smash already.
Your character for this tournament is
Yeah, I
Conan?
think we're gonna do this, right?
Okay, okay.
So we're watching
Brandon's
apps. If it
Toru,
wins, we
Easy's
watch.
Conan?
Yeah, that shit is big.
Toru's
This
aight.
is literally big. It's a good anime, right?
Toru's aight. I haven't seen Conan play though, but Toru's aight.
This is a good
But-
anime. A lot of
excuse
people
me?
are recommending this. So be.
If she used Kazuma and Wiz
we are
instead of
literally
darkness all
benching
the time, you would have probably won
based
that.
at this point. Alright, so we're gonna do this, right? If it lands on the anime, one is getting removed till one anime is over. That anime wins. If it lands, it's out. Damn, no game, no life is out. No. Alright, let's see. Who's gonna be the winner?
Predictions closed.
Winner is Dororo.
Predictions just barely started. Dragon Maid versus Conan. You didn't know how to spell Toru? Tohru? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Brandon versus Easy. Brandon is
Let me see this trailer. I wanna see this trailer real quick. I wanna see this. I wanna see this. I wanna see this. I wanna see the trailer. What's it about? Some silly, bruh. You know, I don't wanna watch that. Let me see this. And then we starting the anime.
Toru? No way. Beat Toru?
Let me see if it's good. If it's S, okay, okay.
Conan versus Toru? The Dragon Maid?
Bro, the first thing I opened too, bro.
Dang, they even got the movie
Okay,
tickets? That's crazy.
we are not watching that.
They got Toru's booba physics is
We
crazy.
are not watching that.
Conan doesn't do a lot of damage, but Toru's not hitting
Ain't
out of
no
her.
way, bro.
Toru has her only attacks are close range, I'm pretty sure.
I think we're watching Dororo.
Yeah, so this stuff's screwing her.
Not that bad.
She has to get barred to use ranged attacks, I'm pretty sure. I think something's wrong with
Okay,
Tori's brain.
ref. Thanks for the anime, but we are not watching that.
Oh, Tori got her in the corner. Tori got Conan in the
W,
corner.
man.
And she walked right into that.
Motherfucker said, no, bro.
Just charge a bar,
We
Tori.
are watching Thor.
Tori's too much of a close range fighter. See, but Conan's charging. Tori's just walking up and back. Tori's dead.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
It
fuck.
looks so choppy. Tori does not want to charge.
Bro, Marvin, that was
See,
not me.
Conan's charging. Tori does
That
not want
was
to charge.
rap.
Tori's against charging.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Tori's against charging
I'm
or
telling
something.
you. That was not me. I promise.
Like I said,
swear.
Tori's. She just doesn't like to charge. And her attacks are super
Alright.
close range.
We're gonna start the anime though.
What was that? What was
gonna
that? What
finish
did
this whole
Conan
anime.
just do?
We're gonna finish this anime.
What did Conan just do? I think Conan broke herself.
Wait, why didn't we just vote for which anime to watch next? You guys wanna vote? God, let's try it.
Damn,
You
we're
guys
gonna get a
wanna vote?
timeout right here? I wonder who'd win on a timeout since they're both full health. Maybe Conan because she has more bar? I think she tried to charge and do a level 1 at the same time and she just screwed herself up. She's doing the charge. Ooh. Oh. Tori's hitting her. Oh, now she's actually doing damage. Okay. Conan's back. Finally.
Hey.
Damn. Tori can't even land. Shocked. Just so shocked. Brandon's so shocked. Are you?
Manny watching UFA Champions League semifinals too? Yeah, I got you, Mount. I got you.
Timeout. Conan wins. Yeah. Give Conan
Ah,
points.
Dororo. Semifinals too? Yeah, I got you, Mount.
Brandon, you're out. I'm sorry. Roberto versus Burrs. Roberto, your character for this tournament is.
Alright.
Burrs,
I'm
your
gonna do a,
character
like,
for
10
this
minutes
tournament is. Ooh, Kokushibo? Kokushibo? Kokushibo?
No Yamada, bro.
Roberto's character
I'm
is
not
Nami.
That's not my
Burrs'
anime
character
too,
is
bro. I'm not gonna try that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna let people join in and shit. No Yamada, bro. That's not my anime too, bro. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let people join in and shit. I think this is good. Alright, 10-minute pool.
Brandon.
Yeah, you guys going. Alright, you guys can vote. The poll is up for the anime. Let's see. The poll is up for the next anime. All of you ain't even gonna be here to watch. Maybe, don't know, maybe. Alright, we're starting the anime, right? Everyone, I need to take a shit.
Kokushibo?
Loki, how about I take a shit? I come back. And then we start the
Kokushibo
anime.
said, nah, I'd win.
I'm joking. Oh, fuck. Give me like 5 minutes. Leave us in a video or something? That's a good idea. What do you guys want to watch? I low-key need to take it. What do you guys want to
Chalk.
watch?
Chalk,
I
chalk,
got
chalk,
you, bro.
chalk, chalk, chalk.
Maybe something
Double
Daily
Jump,
Life. What's
Thunder
the shit
Egg.
called?
It's
Daily Life or something?
Roberto versus Burrs.
Daily or something? Daily something?
Burrs is Kokushibo.
Reaction, no way.
Roberto is getting out with Ichikawa's points.
Daily, what's that shit? Daily Life or something? No, not Daily Life. This fucking Daily Life or something. Daily,
That's gonna go crazy.
like the Daily does.
Slam!
Yeah. Is it this one?
Okay, you're out. Little Roberto.
You guys want to watch this while I'm back?
Emmy versus Flames. Emmy.
Sounds like
Emmy. Your character for this tournament is how 1,200 characters or over 1,000 characters, and we get Toru again. Okay. Emmy, your character for this tournament is.
Alright, I'm back in 5 minutes.
Yujiro Hanma?
Hello everyone, this is your
That might be the OD one. I know there's one that's OD. I don't know if that's him. But
Damn, let me mute myself.
Flames, your character for this tournament is. I don't know who that is. Is that fucking. Is that Ghetto's spirit or whatever? The one that was in the hallway?
No way. Alright, be right back.
No, it's from Bleach. Oh. I don't know.
Let's see. You don't need it, Sakana. That's a fancy you have with a baby in it. Oh my god!
Fear guy? I
Is this
don't
the
know.
fastest ding dong ditch of all time?
Yujiro Hanma versus the Fear guy.
This company makes glasses that can generate subtitles in real time for when you're
Who are the
trying
two
to listen to
players? The
someone
two
speak.
players are Yujiro Hanma is Emmy, she's player 1, and Flames is player 2, the Bleach guy, I guess. W says Stalker Redeeming Cookie. I'm at home. Did Brandon or I have funniest part is I randomized it and you and Brandon were literally last match. You won easy, but Brandon lost.
Someone had the amazing idea to
You guys were
create
the
a
first
launcher
match.
that's actually
I
made of
randomized
glass.
it too. But yeah, you won easy. Brandon lost. Yujiro Hanma is kind of OD sometimes. This might be the ass one though, but you know, you never know.
I found an artist that likes to paint on hills and mountains. The paint is made of charcoal and will simply wash away when it rains. Someone tried performing an exorcism on a Halloween decoration they saw at the store. This is pretty awkward. This police
Ass
officer
nude, that
couldn't
is-
believe that he had to
that's
give a
not-
speeding
my bad.
ticket to his boss.
He's so small, but his player icon is so big. I haven't seen either of
The
these fight.
driver was a sheriff's deputy that was going 96 miles per hour
But it
in
is
a
Yujiro
35
Hanma,
zone.
you know, the demon.
Got a court date, time it's a must appear.
Oh, this is a One Piece map. I know the OST from anywhere. Ooh, counter.
A scientist wanted to show what it sounds like dropping a block of ice down a deep ice hole.
Show him the demon back, bro. Level 1. Show him the demon back,
fuck?
Yujiro. Countered. We threw him.
When a veteran passes away,
actually
the
closer
U.S.
than I thought
military will
it'd be.
send someone to play the bugle in their honor. But some bugles are actually fake and simply have an electronic speaker on the inside.
Yujiro, no,
In this case,
Yujiro's
the
getting
speaker
slammed.
suddenly broke.
He's just good at blocking. See, look, and the counter.
Apparently,
His
it's
counter
illegal
is
to give out food
insane.
to homeless people in Houston, Texas,
And Yujiro
because
doesn't
this
charge for
charity
bar
keeps
for now
getting
that.
expensive tickets from the police.
See, look, Yujiro's base attacks are so good.
I just got my 11th ticket.
You see that? You see Yujiro's base attacks?
And this is
Counter.
30 for a free
Counter's
coffee.
slamming him.
This guy trained these squirrels to give him a kiss.
The ice combo. Counter. Yujiro, stop getting countered.
I am currently in Norway, and I recorded this video while out on a boat.
Oh my god, the counter.
This guy went to
The
go deliver a
tier
package
3
when he
counter.
saw that the
Or tier
homeowner
3,
left
the
a
level
note
3
saying
counter.
that he has permission to jump in their pool.
The level 3 counter. Ice here's chalk for Yujiro. That did nada! That did nada! Oh, is it still doing damage? Is it still doing damage? It's still doing damage, okay.
He left something outside in the rain.
Oh, it's just a
and had to
form.
go
It's
get
a
it.
form. It's a form. Oh, he got all his health back too, but Yujiro's cooking. He's using bar finally. Yujiro's finally using his bar.
Left-handed anger.
He was not using his bar before. What is this? What is this? What is this?
The rug at this person's house says to hide any delivery packages.
Hi, bye. Later, Schneider. Rhino Schneider. What is this? I fear it's chalk for Yujiro. What if this just did like 1 damage? Oh yeah, I was shocked. I'm sorry,
This live
Yujiro
streamer
loses.
got upset with what a viewer called him.
What if that shit just did 1 damage?
One by one Lego piece. What even is a one by one Lego piece?
That form is OD.
Yep, you're
Yo, easy,
Have
thank
a
you
good
for giving this up to
The
Rhino
sounds from this
Schneider.
video sounds like a cartoon.
Yo, Emmy, I'm sorry. Flames moves on. It was not chalk for Flames. Flames moves on to the next round. Okay, this is Burn versus Tetra. Burn.
This guy's
Your
grill caught on
character for
fire,
this
so he thought of an
tournament
actually
is-
pretty good idea.
Oh, is that another form of Yuki-Ora? Okay. Tetra. Your character for this tournament is... Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. I think that's Yuki-Ora. I could be wrong.
Do that again.
I've never watched Bleach.
Hey, hit it
so-
with apple. Hit it with apple.
I've never
Here's
watched
an
Bleach.
extreme close-up of how water and salt dance together.
Or is that Hollow Ichigo? I've never watched Bleach, bruh. Spoilers, 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 by the way, spoilers.
Oh. Oh, that was so nice. Oh, it's so nice.
It sounds like this dog is about to charge into battle.
What? Your character burned is that one fella, and the other character is Luffy. Tetra's character is Luffy.
Just watched a man, like a super old man, park in like the middle of a crossing.
Tetra's
And
character
I
is
was
Luffy.
like, hey man, I don't think you can park there. And he was just like, oh, okay. He just left
Burns
his car
versus
there, though.
Rogue Tetra? You forgot the
Kinda funny.
names?
Good, 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 good.
Okay, let me just say, spoilers for One Piece. Spoilers,
Cleared
spoilers,
voor
spoilers,
takeoff.
spoilers.
De EasyJet Big Orange Sale gaat van start.
Oh,
Check
this is
deze
Level 3? Level 3? It did nothing.
So I'm still in Norway, and I
Level
recorded this
3 did
video
nada.
on top of a mountain.
This is Gear 5 Luffy OP, by the way.
This guy wanted to show how windy it was in New Zealand.
I fear Tetra moves on.
Do you know about the drunk ghost? What? A drunk ghost. A drunk ghost, yes? No.
I fear Tetra moves on. The one round.
This bear thought it would be a good idea to turn around and leave after finding out that bears live here.
I fear Tetra moves on. Let's see. That was one round. That's just one round.
This guy was tired of always forgetting his wallet, so he got a microchip in his
Just
hand that
dodging.
allows him to
Luffy
pay
has
for
dodged.
everything.
See right there, he just dodges. He has dodged.
Magic. Magic.
Dodge. Luffy has dodged. Yeah, he's using his future sight. He has dodged, bro.
This cow had to visit the vet to get some work done on her foot, and she was so scared that she started to whimper.
Well, we're gonna get your foot fixed. I know. You hurt
Okay.
your foot, but we'll get it fixed. You're scared.
Tetra, you move
I
on.
know,
I'm
baby.
sorry. I'm not gonna stand there longer.
Daddy's
No
right
more
here
spoilers.
with you, okay?
A few years ago, there was an earthquake in Mexico
Asta
that shook the boats on
versus
this river.
Pricey. Asta, your character for this tournament is Dobby. Okay, Asta. Pricey, your character for this tournament is. Ooh, that's upper one? No, lower one. That's lower one.
There's a law in Ontario, Canada
Dobby
that makes
versus
it
lower
illegal
one?
to remove or destroy trillium flowers, and you will be fined $500 if you do so. However, there is no law
Emu,
stating
yeah,
that you
emu
can't
lower
plant these
one.
flowers in public spaces. So, this guy started planting these flowers in the most random and annoying places possible.
It's emo. Yeah. The sleep demon from
If
Demon
somebody
Slayer versus Dobby?
said, Ezra Gray, come with me. I have puppies in my truck. What would you say?
This guy made the slowest moving set of
Unless I
gears
have OP
ever.
burn victim,
In order
it
to get the
could be
last
an OP
gear to
burn
make
victim,
one full
actually.
rotation, you need to turn the first gear a Google amount of times around.
I bet you Emo
That
has a lot of
number
paralysis
is bigger than
moves,
the
though.
amount of atoms in the known universe.
Hey, wait.
Cody, that's too late, bruh.
For you.
I'll refund that. You need to close that though. Hey, refund Cody's points, Majin, and close the tourney entries. Refund the points for that one. Nobody else though. Then close the tourney entry. Click reject.
Why did nobody tell me that geckos can make noises?
Asta versus Pricey. This is like Mortal Kombat, Crimson. But if you lose, you have to gift a sub, or you can enter for free with channel points. And if you win, you get a bunch of prizes. If you win the whole tournament. Lower Moon one. Okay. Dobby versus Enmu. Oh, it's Enmu. Nah. Enmu, not Emu.
Bruh, I'm gonna pray real quick. Give me like
One, charge,
4
level one.
minutes. I'm gonna
Level-
pray and
ooh,
then
level
we're
one
gonna
from Dobby.
start.
Dobby.
4 minutes.
Oh, counter. Counter. Enmu's not taking damage? Oh, Enmu's a demon. Enmu has a lot of passive heal because Enmu's a demon. All demons have passive
Today
heal.
is my last day in Norway,
I feared
so I
shock
wanted to
then.
show you 2 really cool things I saw. Norwegian supermarkets have a machine where you can place your plastic bottles
He
to
has
be
to
recycled.
continuously do
When you
damage.
recycle it, you have the option to either receive money or
I
play
fear
the
shock
lottery.
Rasta.
Every bottle you place in there is like buying a lottery ticket. The other cool thing
Pricey's
is that
luck
they're
is
so
insane.
good at building tunnels that they can build massive
Well, Asta does
roundabouts
not win
underneath their
a third
mountains.
tournament. Let me just say that. Probably slow down Enmu's damage tick though. But yeah.
Hoe
All
groter,
demons have
hoe
passive
beter,
heals
toch?
because they're demons.
Maar de kleine is ook geen gezicht. Bepaal het formaat met
Continuity,
Coolblue
you know?
en kom tv kijken in onze winkel. Gratis bezorgd. Coolblue.
3 from Dabi. It does no damage. It's doing some damage. Not much damage, yeah, to offset the healing.
This has to be the greatest magic trick of all
Lagging
time.
the fucking
These
shit out
people
of the game,
somehow
though.
teleported from one box to another.
Not enough damage though.
These people at a concert kept slipping and falling in the same spot.
Sorry. Shock. I'm sorry. Asta. Surprised you move on to the next round. Shock. Prezi, you move on to the semifinals.
Don't eat my plants. Don't eat my
Next
plants.
is Scampy. Ooh, Scampy versus Grits.
I guess
Scampy.
this is one way to scare away a bear.
Your character for this tournament, Scampy, is. Ooh, is that Orihime? Orihime sometimes is busted, but I don't know if she's busted in this one. Grits, your character for this tournament is. Ooh, one of those people from that one show that I've never seen. Okay. I mean, they were spammers last time we got them. We got them
Why does
last
the
time,
screaming
these
baby
Knights
on this
guys,
plane
and they were
sound
spammers.
exactly like
Saint Seiya,
R2-D2?
yeah. They were spammers, so who knows. But Orihime can be gusted. Well, it's because Orihime has a heal that goes crazy.
This thief went to go steal a bike, but got
So
distracted
this is
by their
Scampy
dog.
versus Grits. Scampy is Orihime, Grits is Saint Seiya. A character from Saint Seiya. I don't know if that's Saint Seiya himself, but I know that's what the show's called. Who's still in? Prizey's still in. Prizey moved on to the semifinals. This is the quarterfinals. So we're doing quarterfinals right now.
Ow! I have never heard a sheep sneeze before.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
So everyone that's still in is Prizey, Scampy, Grits, Easy, Burrs, Flames, and Tetra. That's everyone still in.
This woman caught her cat
What you know
hanging
about
from the
Ivan
garage.
Check? Orihime, 1,000-Year Blood Warrior art, and yoga.
Some
Level 1,
farmers are
level
starting to buy
2,
these robots that
level
use
3
lasers
from
to
both of them?
destroy weeds growing on their land.
Level 3! Level 3 off rip! Level 3 off rip! That did like 20%. Or no, that did like 40%. Heal! Big heal! That's why I said she can heal. Big heal.
Both of these guys
So I
wanted
said
the same
Orihime
parking
sometimes
spot and
busted
did
'cause she
rock,
can
paper,
heal.
scissors to decide who wins.
She healed like all that level 3 and she healed again. I think when she does the dome, she heals. Big heals. Level 1? Level 2 from Orihime? Level 1, level 2, level 3 from Orihime!
One of my
Damn, she
subscribers
calls her
sent me this
boyfriend?
video
Nah.
of a worm that they found at the beach.
Level 3, level 3. Did it miss? It might have missed. I think it missed. Heal! Heal! Oh my god, when she does the dome, she heals. She's just healing everything. You can't let her dome up.
Burger King just released a new item that's
This
only
looks good for
available in
Scampy.
Thailand called the Real Cheeseburger.
Or
The
he
only
was
thing it
kinda
has
busted.
is slices of cheese stacked between a hamburger bun.
You just can't let her heal. Level 1, level 2, level 3 from Orihime.
Oh my god.
This guy has figured out a genius way to eat
Level 1,
ramen.
level 3 from Orihime. Level 2 from Orihime.
Too much
Level 2 does decent damage.
Are you joking?
It was in recovery state? Yeah. That's why it didn't hit.
Wow.
Level 3 whiff. You just can't let Orihime heal. Look, he's piecing her up. You just can't let her heal.
This is not CGI.
You got her in the
A
corner
new
with the
building called
wombo
the Sphere
combo.
is opening
And she
soon
healed.
in Las Vegas,
He
and the
let her heal.
outside is already operational.
Heal again. Heal again. And then that's the full counter, but she can't do it because it was over. Yeah, just toss her in the corner. Just don't let her heal.
Buy yours now. Quadlock case.
He wins if Orihime can't get a heal off. And she healed. Shock. Low 2 to finish it. Orihime wins. Scampy, you move on to the next round. Grits, I'm sorry, you are out. And Grits already gifted her sub, so she's okay.
This YouTuber pretended to have a dead guy in his
Okay,
freezer
this
and then
is
called out a repairman to fix it.
Easy versus Burrs. Easy, your character for this tournament is going to be Diane from 7 Innocence, okay? Burrs, your character for this tournament is going to be... Ooh, Dorothy from Black Clover? Okay, okay, Diane versus Dorothy.
That's my friend in the refrigerator.
Both have
He's alive.
D's in their
His
name.
dad found out that his son is a snitch.
I don't know anything about these characters, so feel free to bet on your own whim. I'm sorry, you got out. I'm sorry, Grizz.
What shirt I'm wearing.
Hey. I'm dead, bruh.
Burrs versus Flank? No, this is Burrs versus Easy. Easy versus Burrs.
yeah,
Easy versus Burrs.
How long did I live? 18 minutes, not that long.
Easy's player 1, Burrs is player 2.
Not that long.
Easy versus
You
Burrs.
stream?
Easy's player 1,
Where's Red?
Burrs is
Where's
player
Red
2.
at? That's now? Yeah. We're gonna finish that.
Easy's Diane, Burrs is Dorothy.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last apps of a race. We got 3 more apps left. 10, 11, and 12. I'm busy taking another 80 minutes, bruh. You know, life's hard. Taking shit too. Where's Ref at, bruh? Oh, he's here? Oh. He's here, never mind.
With the prediction end right away. Wait, what?
Oh,
Why'd
yeah,
you end the
you
prediction
guys
right
want a
away?
recap, right? Let me get you with a recap real quick. So, what happened last time? They were going to bring her daughter back, remember? After that, yeah. The opening. Okay. Yeah, we know this. She's back. Oh, yeah. Then this, then a mama came. Her mom. You know? And
Easy
this
versus
person.
Burrs.
Oh, yeah. Little mom was crying too. You know? Then she's gone. Okay, she was gone. Satoru trying to be a hero. Oh wait, before we go there, do something. I think. Okay, yeah. Just talking to the teacher. Alright, let's ask again.
Prediction over? No? 10 seconds?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna recapping of it. Okay, now Kiato is gone. Okay, remember the names.
Dorothy versus a Diane.
Kaio is
Diane
gone.
versus-
Kaio is safe. These are the only 2 left. He needs to save.
Level 1? Level 2? Level 3? Both of them?
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
Ooh, Dorothy does have the magic over Diane.
Bro, right, chill, Sam.
Diane got the earthbending though. See, Diane got the earthbending though.
Okay, we all know this.
Level 3 from Dorothy? Level 1. Ooh, that does big damage.
Oh
Big,
yeah,
big
the
damage.
bus.
Earthbending though. Earthbending go crazy. Dorothy almost has a level 3. Level 3 from Dorothy. Oh my god.
Dito was very interested in
Her
this
level
anime
3
last time.
put her in a
She's
superpowered state. And she level
she
3'd
said
again.
upcoming
She
baby,
level 3'd
or
on a
she's
level
gonna watch
3.
the vlog.
We're
She
in
said.
Glamour World.
I think she's
She
gonna
level
watch
3'd
the
on a
vlog.
level
She said
3.
in the Discord.
In a level 3.
Oh, back
And
at
you
it.
just fucking bitter.
What?
Just fucking bitter. She level 3'd on a level 3.
Bro wants to play.
And she keeps her level 3, I think.
The blue fan, yeah.
Her level 3 form. Unless I'm wrong. It looks like she kept it.
Scene only. It's blue. It's blue.
She's just spamming Diane. She's just spamming Diane. Guardian's doing nada. She just has her in the corner. She's just keeping her in the air. She's juggling her. She's not touching the ground. Oh, now Diane wakes up.
Oh, this was a boy.
Level 1.
I forgot.
Level 2. Nope.
Oh, I
Wait.
forgot this was
Easy,
a boy.
I'm sorry. You're out.
No.
I'm so sorry, Easy. She just juggled her that whole time. Stay juggling her.
She was here.
Easy, I'm sorry. You're out. Spurs moves on to the semifinals. This is Flames versus Tetra. Flames. Flames. Your character for this tournament is 10-10. Okay. Tetra. Your character for this tournament is. Ooh, Cloak Naruto. Tetra, you might have this. You might have this. Cannon fight? Cannon fight? No way.
Oh yeah, this girl's are gonna follow. Oh yeah, this girl's here too.
Hey, they're both Naruto though. They're both Naruto, Asta, so. W easy, W easy. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, man. Look at you with your
creepy
first place
teacher
starter
with
badge.
the
W
candy?
W W.
No, no,
This is such a massive W, bro.
Okay, here we go. The last 3 episodes. Here we go.
10-10.
We're gonna finish all the episodes today. 3 left. Alright. Everyone's ready? Your girl, I think? Where? What? What do you mean, your girl? What you? Bruh? I know. Alright. Oh, the girl, she's like from, she was in the class. Alright, we are ready in 3, 2, wait, quality check.
No, no one betting on player 1. You got 1,000 on player 1, you know? Your statement's wrong because, what do you mean? What did you say, Austin? Naruto versus Naruto, you know?
Wait.
Tetra has Naruto.
Okay. I need to pay attention. My bad.
Tetra has the OP Naruto. Unless Tenten cooks out of nowhere. What if they just made Tenten a god because she's not in the anime? The real Hokage got this.
Oh, this was back
You
in
think
the day.
Tenten got this? Flames got this? Okay. Okay. They both start with level 1s. They both start with level 1s. Oh, Tenten's cooking. Tenten's cooking.
He was ill.
Tenten's cooking. Tenten's cooking.
Yo, man. Hey, W opener.
Tenten's damage is
You need
insane.
to listen to this. Jamie's up.
Kurama? Tenten's damage is insane. Naruto still has a level 3. Tenten cook. Tenken cook. It looks shocked. It looks shocked.
You here, bro?
Asta, you're cursed. You're cursed. Your curse is crazy.
Now what you eating? I'm not eating What do you mean? I was drinking water.
Your curse is crazy, honestly.
I'm a little bit sick still.
Tenzin's base damage is too high.
How did you even hear that? Want some free candy? Ah, hell no. Ain't no way you
I
are
don't think, yeah, she
saying
can't
that.
damage him when he's leveling up. Why is he using none of his substitutions? He has so many substitutions. And he wasted all his bar when she was recovering. Nice, Naruto. Naruto wasted all his bar when she was recovering.
Alright, see. Yeah, this song is speed, bro.
Damn.
Also wondering,
Damn.
from what show is this song? What's up, Josh?
Damn. 10-10. Flame shoes
Hey,
on.
Josh, can you change the title again?
Petra,
After
you were
fucking
out.
Fortnite again and that shit?
Flames moves on. The semifinals starts now. First person in the semifinals is Pricey. Pricey, your character for this tournament is I think that's another Saint Seiya person. I don't know. And who's this? Who's the next person? Scampy. Scampy, you're still in this. Scampy, your character for this tournament is Hawkins.
He is this kid alien man?
Is that Hawkins, bro? Semifinals right here. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Hey, not my fault you got unlucky. Not my fault you got unlucky. You could have got Jinwoo and Cook, you know? But you didn't. You didn't. That's where all the luck goes. You could have got Shadows. You could have got Jinwoos. You could have got Anti-Spiral. You could have got Saitamas. But you didn't.
Imagine she's in that too.
If it was the Dark Saitama, probably not. Because Tenten's projectiles were the only thing doing damage. If he made her so she couldn't recover and throw projectiles, then she would have got cooked.
Bruh.
Pulls up. Yeah, close. Jabu versus Hawkins. Jabu cooking. Actually. Jabu cooking. Jabu's cooking. Yeah, Hawkins ain't got no sacrifices, bruh. Where are your sacrifices? What rooftop is this? I've heard this OST. I've watched like all these animes, that's why. Majority. Dude, what? Is this Bleach? I don't think this is Bleach. Actually, it might be Bleach. like I said, I
That
haven't
is
seen him
good.
in Bleach. I've seen like 60
You
episodes.
guys
of Bleach.
forgetting this is
So
a
far.
reaction, nah?
2006年でおふくろは澤田さんに
Second, yeah, for real. Second one was they doesn't even have a thing. Jabu wins. Is that you, Pricey? Are you Jabu?
おふくろが知っている人間だ先生の姉の話じゃないが
Doug?
ターゲットを失ったあいつは新たな外傷行為を求めているに違いない
Pricey moves on to the finals. Scampy, if you're here, I'm sorry, you're gone. Next person is Burrs versus Flames. Burrs. Your character for this tournament, Burrs, is Brooke, okay? Flames. Your character for this tournament is
Trying it.
that one fella. I feel like Brooke's gonna be overpowered. I don't know though. He's skinny, bro. He's fast. Got the yo ho ho ho. Ranma? I don't know. I haven't seen the show. Is he from? He looks like a Yu Yu Hakusho character. No, this is semis. Next round is finals.
1598.
Burst and Flames are both not here, so that means whoever is. Oh no, Burst is here. Okay, never mind. Man, shut your
That girl? What did
piccochine era, boy. Judo era, pupla tu nanon era.
帰ってくる時間分かったら電話ちょうだいねうん行ってきますいってらっしゃいサトル
Yo ho 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 ho. Okay, so Burst
my
is
girl.
Brooke and Flames is that one fella.
なんて声かけよう
Soul King, unless it's Ranma, because he might have Brooke's weakness. Okay, I don't know who that is, but okay.
Talking about her?
サトル
Sam?
今度は美里が一人ぼっちなんだって多分半ば体育館だよ
Do 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 do
吉田先生が浜田君の応援
She's
に
just
誘
rude.
うって言ってたからそういえば
do do.
先週も一人で試合見てたよ
Probably Yu Yu. He looks like a Yu Yu character, yeah. That's what I said. He looks like a Yu Yu
多
character.
分俺一人の方がいいんだ
Alright.
休みだしそうか
It is Ranma.
探偵ごっこの続きなら明日ちゃんと報告しろよもちろんなんかあったらアジトに来いよ
She must be happy. Nah, she was about to do something. She was about to
Brooke versus Ranma?
do something dirty on a classmate
Brooke
of her,
cooking.
but then
Like I
they
said, Brooke's
got her
fast.
ass back, and now she's mad.
Brooke just needs to be fast. His damage isn't insanely good though. Brooke just needs to be fast, but his damage is insanely good.
Motherfucker, they
Ranma
actually
got
20
range
times
though on
more.
Brooke, I think.
本当だよどうせ明日も会うのにさやっぱり外より寒いな
He just comboing him. Oh, Ranma. Okay, Ranma's cooking now.
黙って見てろ
Ranma.
Bruh, they're like 12-year-old,
Oh,
bruh.
you guys like the song?
そりゃないっしょ
Yeah, now she's gonna
Level 1. Level 2. Level 3 from Brooke. Level 1 from Brooke.
やっぱり一人だ
Level 1, level 2. Paralyzed. Oh, that paralysis takes away his bar too.
ターゲットを失ったあいつにとってはおあつらい向きの
Oh, big damage. Big damage. Big damage. Brooke's getting cooked now? It's neck and neck. I did not expect it to be this close.
でも遅いな
Ranma has a level 2. Oh, big damage, bro. That is big damage. Level 1.
ちょっと一服だ
Ranma has a level
Teacher,
1.
what are you
Oh, he
doing
missed.
here?
He missed his level 1. No, he didn't. Oh my god.
お前そこで何してるんだ
Ranma, big damage, bro. Big damage. I think when that
味方に用が
I think when the yellow bars around the screen, it multiplies Ranma's damage because he did huge damage after that yellow bar popped up. See, like it doesn't even do that much right there, but when the yellow bar is there, it fucking does so much damage.
龍騎さんちの
Rick just
車
can't let him combo.
先生急いで確かめたいことがあるんだ協力して
Brooke, get out of the corner, you thug! Get out of the corner, you thug!
What's that? If it is rock, that's strike.
Oh, Brooke needs bar. Ranma has a level 1. Level 1 big damage. Like 5% or 10%.
Let's see.
Brooke's just getting cooked. Brooke, what happened? What happened, Brooke?
結果的にごっこでも構わないさ。サトル、シートベルト。
Brooke just wasting bar. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Brooke, you need level 3, Brooke.
ああ、このところ
Ooh,
調子悪くってな。
ooh, counter, counter. Counter went hard. Brooke, attack you, slept him. There we go.
それでミサトが一人ぼっちなことに気づい
Ooh,
たわけか。
bases do decent damage. Ooh, I think it's shock. It might be
で
shock.
も、お前の精神と行動力には
Brooke,
敬意すら感
bro,
じる。
Brooke.
What? Let's see.
It's shock. Counter. Level 3 from Ranma. Level 3 from Ranma is shocked.
おとりか。結構
I'm
本
so
気じゃ
sorry.
ないか。最近急に人と
Somebody
友好
wins.
的に接する
Ranma
ように
wins.
なったの
Asta
に
was right. Asta
そん
was
な
right
裏があったんだ。
about Ranma. Flames moves on to the finals. Since Flames is not here.
いけねえ。
Flames, are you here? I'll ask one time.
気が合うな、
Prezi,
サトル。
you're here. Type in
それは
chat.
僕の人生哲学そのものだ。6年生を担当したら、卒業式の日にその話をするくらいだ。
Applebee's? No?
サ
Okay.
トルはミサトをおとり扱いしたことを気に
Prezi,
するよ
since
うだが
Flames is in here, I'll let you
罪悪
pick.
感を抱いたり
Who you want to be, player 1 or player 2? I know Flames is at work lurking. But, you know,
善行
since you're
の
here,
悪用の本
advantage.
質は同じ。人が自らの欠陥を補うための行いに過ぎない。極端な考え方だな。
Just say player 1 or player 2. Here, this is the order it goes too. I'll tell you the order since you're new to this Prezi.
時に
It
は
goes 1, so player 1 picks their character first. Oh, no, no, Flames is here. Okay.
技も使ってみた。
I'm here. Sorry. You're fine, Flames. Okay, okay. Never mind, Prezi. Hold on, Prezi. Never mind. Flames is here. Okay, so
まあ確かに恋愛
pick a
に似てる
number,
けどな。
both of you, pick a number 1 through
心の穴を埋めるという点では
1 through 100. Both of you. Pick a number 1 through 100. Real fast. 1 through 100.
ありがとう、サトル。でも、飴は入ってないんだ。だって、
You guys need to pick a different number.
僕
Pick a
の
number 1 through 100 again.
Is the
Both of you.
teacher.
Both of you pick a different number. And Flames pick a number. Since you both said it at the same time.
Yep. Yeah.
46. Okay, Flames, do you want to be
We
player 1
all
or
knew.
player 2? The number was 43.
We
That's how
all
many
fucking
characters
knew.
are in my title. The number was 43. So Flames, do you want to be player 1 or player 2?
幸せな瞬間ってさ、どんどん更新されていくものだと思わないか。
You want to be player 1? Okay.
それが更新されたよ。
Player
世
1.
の中の足りない何かを埋められ
Yeah,
た
I did.
最
I did,
高
Austin.
の瞬間
Player 1.
探
Your
し
character
物を見
is
つけた時、そして
Gojo. Oh my god. Okay.
困難であればあるほど乗り切った時の幸せの度合いは
Prezi.
大きいものさ。
Your character for this tournament is...
何の話を
Prezi, do you want to keep or reroll?
サトル、
Do you want to keep this character or do you want to reroll and get somebody new?
さっき誘拐犯がいる設定って言ったけど、君は誘拐犯がいると確信して行動してい
Is
る。
that Dio? What is me?
そのことを受け
I
入れ
think
る
you're
の
Dio.
が抵抗があった。信じられなかった。
Dio over heaven.
い
Yeah.
や、信じたくなかったんだ。
You want to keep or reroll?
僕の思考を
Who's that? He's a character from a really popular show called JoJo's. I could be wrong though. Sure, keep? Okay. You want to keep or reroll? Flames. You're keeping? Okay.
心配するな。あの車に美里
Alright. I am
versus Mahara.
done designing this.
Interesting place for this.
I have nobody in chat right now,
This is Limitless Gojo. Oh my god. I think it might
and I'm kind of tired,
Limitless Gojo. Limitless Gojo is so
so I will
and this is Dio over heaven.
leave it like that
This is gonna be a really
and
good
stream, and I'll do this
Limitless
again
Gojo is insane.
another day.
Because you cannot like damage him.
君に計画を阻止されたのはそれが2度目だ。偶然じゃないかもという疑念が湧いた。
So,
仲間から浮いていた
uh,
Shit.
do this.
No predictions.
その情報を拾い
Actually,
Gonna see who's live right now
yeah, do the predictions. 2-minute predictions.
and rate.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
が敵だと。
Literally, nobody did damage yet.
時間を見計らった。
I mean,
Fine, it's fine.
Not like I have viewers anyways. Mm,
Here, do it right now though. Majin. Shit, I was just so hyped about two OD characters, you know? It was Limitless
okay,
Gojo.
do I rate Burned by Conditions or
Overheaven.
Meliodas?
Nobody did damage yet.
I'm a rate Burned.
They're both insanely OD characters. Let me just say that right now. Both of them are insanely. 2 minute bets, by the way. Close it, close it, close it. Restart it. 2 minute bet, 2 minute bet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was Dio over Heaven. It was this one. It was this one. It was this one. Okay. Why close it? So you can restart it with the 2 minute bet instead of 1 minute. There. Bet up, bet up, bet up. These are both insanely OD characters.
Yashiro Gakko?
By the way, Dio over Heaven is insanely OD, and so is Limitless Gojo. Vote up, vote up, vote up.
So yeah, people on the bots channel, goodbye. See you next time. Have a nice day.
Teacher? Let me find that name real quick. What's his name? Yashiro Kaku. Yeah, that's the teacher. Yashiro Kaku is the teacher's name. Okay, so this is the teacher's name. Look it up, look it up.
17k, close bets. Both insanely OD characters, by the way.